Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divine Journey, episode 7? 7?
We're on
I think
seven.
it's
Yeah, I wrote it down to make
Put
sure.
seven. I
Title.
put 7 in the title, so hopefully
It's
it was right.
7.
Oh my god, I'm on the wrong
All
font.
right.
Back in.
Episode 6 is the one you're looking.
uh,
Oh no.
we will pass it off to Jack for a quick little recap and then get going.
Quick is a relevant term. I mean,
Extensive
in
recap.
Grades. Yeah, of course. Well, that's not gonna happen. So I've already wasted so many seconds. So we started off at the grave of the werewolves that we had fought in the forest. After fighting an owl bear, we kind of said our piece. We had just kind of come to a big reveal where I was like, "Hey, the wife was in the tavern. We talked, blah blah blah." So we had gone out there to figure out what we were gonna tell Orsic. Figured out that we were just going to tell him that we sent a good message. The werewolves are not going to come back. We return to the town and report to Orsic about midday. Velius and Zorion go to the doctor before we leave, where Velius gets some medical attention and purchases a healer's kit, while Valmine and Cucrelio go to the blacksmiths. Cucrelio asks about a custom-made rapier. Valmine asks about some magic and dragons and learns about 2 dragons, one brown, one blue, and possibly a 3rd metallic dragon, but we didn't get enough info on that. So we meet up with Orsic and we head back to Wiley. But on the way, we run into Baron Rodney. He's coming back from the crater where we all landed. He actually lost a man from because it seems creatures are being attracted to these craters that are left from the meteors, which we were, I guess, one of, the things that fell from the sky. So that's probably bad news bears in the future, but we'll get to that. When we get down to Wiley, Cucrelio shows off Ammo Box, our pet fox, to Gerdra, and also orders drinks for the group. He mentions that they fought gnolls and a troll, or trolls plural. I did not write that down. And then discovers some tracks, which were just ours. He then is returning to his king and then to Esterse to attend to some business. Valmine and Rodney exchange some spells. After that, he asks us about our next plan. We don't really have one, so we decide to sleep on it and we'll figure it out. During the night, Cucrelio has a dream that Velius is able to kind of witness POV style, where both of us are seeing through the point of view of some other person. We are kind of alone in an alleyway. We hear a carriage coming. Whoever the person we're looking through throws a dagger. When it hits the carriage, we kind of blink, teleport to it. Gets inside, kills a very well-dressed man, possibly a noble, gets out to see that there are 3 other individuals fighting off the guards of the carriage. One of them is a tall silver-haired man, one of them is an older red and gray-haired dwarf, and the other one is a half-elf female wizard-like spellcaster. And then the dream kind of ends. We wake up and we talk about it. And then Cucrelio has trouble falling asleep afterwards as he gets a few more visions of this other person. These visions continue until finally this person kills a nobleman, mounting the man's head on a spear kind of outside of the keep. We are like, wow, that's kind of fucking crazy. We don't know what to do about that. So we decide to kind of keep that on the back burner, remember it. And we're going to travel to Vifia, which has been mentioned in kind of our collective tarots. And it's also in the same direction as one of the dragons. So we're going to try to do what we can over there. And we tell that to Rodney. He informs us about an assassination. And I wrote the Count of Antipasto. I know it's the Count of it's not Antipasto, but I couldn't catch what it was. So I just wrote Antipasto. So Josh, you can correct me on that. And we learned that Jacoba Starheim has carried out the assassination and is now staging a coup in that area, the area that we're trying to travel to. So we're just like, okay, thank you for that information. We decide to head through Rackland, which is like the capital, and gather information and secure travel. And so we leave, we set out. Zorion then sings a song about how Ammo Box talks to her, during which the song has a call and response area where Ammo Box does in fact go, "No one can hear you," or "No one can hear me but you," and then we're all like, "That's a beautiful song, Zorion." And then we find a druid he just comes out of the wood and goes, "Ah!" and like fucking attacks the shit out of us with a treant like creature. We kick his ass after taking a good bit of damage ourselves, and then we arrived in town. And because of kind of this assassination coup, we had to surrender. It seems security has tightened, and we had to surrender our weapons before finding a place to stay. That was, and I specifically wrote, Josh did not name it. So, and that is the recap. Welcome to episode 7.
Ooh.
What? Josh didn't name it.
You literally went,
Crazy.
you find an inn and you sleep there, and I went, thank you, Josh.
Yeah, backtracking a little bit. I don't know how you guys missed the description, but it was, pretty decent.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't write that. Go ahead and let's hear that. What's it called?
Sorry if I break your computers here. Try and
Megan, watch out.
pop you guys over. Take you guys to Reikland. I was snapping up. Yo. Fuck.
This.
Alright. Taking you guys over to Reikland.
Yo.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm
Oh,
watching
I'm
this
just
video
super
now.
zoomed in.
Oh.
It's
way over to the
Oh,
right.
this place is huge.
You're in the middle right, on the pathway into town.
Middle right. Oh my god, it keeps going. Holy
fucking
shit.
hell.
I had a lot of
Middle
time
right,
this week.
baby. Middle.
Oh.
Middle right. What?
There
pathway.
we are
There's a
on the road.
Ping,
We're on the
ping.
road. I'm pinging.
There it is.
Ping. Middle right.
I thought you meant like in town.
No.
I will say, but so just.
So is there
drag-
names and backstories for every one of these houses?
This is,
We're 100% derailing, and we're gonna break into someone's
Go
house
through,
like
Go
right
through every
here.
one of
We're-
these.
You guys are
this
way
person's house
smaller.
right here.
There you go.
Hey, what's your name? Hey, what's your name?
This is
What's
more
your name?
accurate size-wise.
Where did you go?
Alright.
Where'd you go to school?
I'm gonna make you guys bigger just so it's not like crazy, looking like a tiny. But one square is 50 feet, so keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
This is huge. Okay. All right. Basically, you guys are gonna come into the town. This whole town, if you zoom out, you can kind of see it. This town's basically built into a mountainside. So as approaching, you guys will see it's very well defended. The roof is taken off here, but basically, if you zoom over to the middle of the map and see like where the stone kind of sets in, where the grass changes to stone, basically that's where like there's an overhang and no like foliage would grow in that area because there's not necessarily like a whole lot of sunlight that's coming in because it is over a cliff basically, or there is a like cutout.
It's quite literally in the mountain.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
It's not necessarily dark or anything like that. Some sunlight will get in there and whatnot, and then there's plenty of lanterns and whatnot. I didn't get a chance to name all the districts. There is one to the bottom left. It's called the Five Crosses. I had a couple names, but I didn't like them for the other one, so we'll come up with that as we go. As you guys are approaching the town, you kind of will see the outsides of these big capital cities generally aren't like in the best shape compared to the inside. So there is like a little bit of poverty and whatnot here and there. A couple beggars closer to the streets and whatnot. And then as you again approach the gates, you guys will be de-armed. And you guys can head into town whenever you guys are ready. We'll pick up from the town gate if you guys want, or if you guys want to interact with some of the outside of the town like people, you can. Just give me an idea.
I just lost my map. There we go.
So like this isn't the front, like if we like went to the front gate and had our stuff removed, we would be like up here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and you know what, we're all together. I'm gonna move all of us together up there because I can do that.
Excuse you?
We went so fast. Where did you put us?
Up by the gate.
Oh, there we
right?
are. Okay, I couldn't
Yep.
see us with the cobbling.
Ammo box is sprinting after y'all.
Yeah, but say the only one I can't control is ammo box. Everyone else I can free.
None of us can.
No one can control ammo box. First, let's get some flavor. Let's see what it's like, because now we're like right at the base of like where the mountain overhang is.
Mhm.
What is it like now that we're in like the town proper, Reikland proper? What is it like? Are there tons of people around? What time is it right now, by the way? Can we tell?
I believe you guys were getting in that night.
Yeah, we were like
No,
coming in
no.
like just after the sun was, or sun was setting just after the sun had set.
Yeah, so unlike the other towns, despite this being like almost nighttime, or people should be like closing down as like a capital city, like it's bustling. Like there's people all over the place. It seems almost like too small for as many people as there are. And then there's people going in and out of buildings, and you'll see kind of like some people like going into like taverns, and it looks like most of the like shops that are around this area have closed down. And then most people are headed towards like the taverns and the breweries and whatnot to either get drinks or food or just socialize or something along those lines.
Before we move past the gate, I will turn around and ask the guard or one of the guardsmen. And I'll be like, "Excuse me, we're weary travelers, as you can tell from the fact that you just took our stuff. We are looking for a place to stay the night. And perhaps someone who would maybe know where we could find a few shops and things around town. Do you know where we could a good place for us to stay for the night would be?"
The wandering mattress by the middle of town will be the best place for you to stay.
That is I love this place already. So yeah, thank you so much. Towards the middle of town, any indicators that we could see to know? It does have a big sign.
Follow the main road down the middle pathway, and you'll see as you're approaching the keep up on the hill, there'll be a wide opening, and the wandering mattress is right where that opening begins.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I will turn around and rejoin the group. Hello, gang. Let's RP. Oh, ammo box got your tongues, Orion. Come on.
He's been whispering this whole time.
What was that?
Taunting. He's been taunting me.
Oh, but he's so cute.
Look at me,
Just look
Velius. Would I lie?
No. Now Velius like goes from kind of like a jovial, like, oh, he's so cute though, to now he's like a small set of like a little chill went up his spine a little bit. He's like, what? But he's gonna be like, "So Ryan, now come on."
You're right. I'm sorry.
No.
It's been a long day. We've been traveling. I'm getting paranoid.
we will, don't worry, my friend. We will find a place at this wandering mattress and we will stay the night. Look, Ammo Box is purring. He said out loud, "Purr, purr."
I'll just grab ammo box for now, seeing as the city's so bussin'.
Yeah, it's really busting out here. We gotta watch out. Could be someone out there trying to steal a man. Let's be on then. Unless you guys have any sights you want to see before we continue.
I mean, no, I'm good. This is such a large place. We haven't really been anywhere this urban, so
But isn't it magnificent? All of these people. Look at what they can accomplish. And I just like gesture to everything at once. Look at what they can accomplish. Banding together like this.
I agree. It's miraculous. It's marvelous.
It's
A lot of places to hide.
a lot of alleyways to skulk about in, my friend. Well, let us be off then. I happily march forward. Maybe naively, but I'm marching. We're marching, crossing all these 50-foot squares. So maybe a little slower of a march. I'm just unless
would it take you?
Vilius, where'd our friends go? I already lost them in this bustling city.
I would say they're like 200, 300 feet behind us at this point.
Yeah, I didn't really think this out. It's like a mile to the capital.
Oh my god.
We've got quite a trek. Well, maybe we'll make it before sunrise.
Taxi.
Yeah, are there any? I would say, are there any like?
Are there any of those
carts?
electric scooters in this town?
Yeah, they got magical walkways, perhaps, that we can just stand on.
It'll take you like 15 minutes, 20 minutes to walk all the way to the
All right.
center
Does
of
anything
town.
happen along the way, or can we just like?
Let me think.
Is there a place? Is there if we're following this road, this main road that you just mapped out, and we were to just walk without necessarily stopping ourselves, would anything stop us at any point?
No, there'd
Like-
just be people on the roads and whatnot. You'd pass a church. Let me ping it here on the right. looks relatively like normally busy for like the amount of people that are in this town. A couple people going in and out. You pass a couple breweries.
Nice. Where are those? Ping those.
In here.
All right.
And then it
That's
looks
key
like you
information.
passed.
you
Yeah, it
know?
looks like you passed a couple of blacksmiths, carpenter,
So
herbalist.
that's kind of like the main like on the way in like goods kind of area.
Yeah, there's some there, and then there's some deeper in, so on and so forth.
Okay.
And yeah, you'll kind of notice like the transition from basically like the greenery to basically just carved out stone. These pathways seem to have been like put extra detailed work into to make it cobbled stone, and then the rest of it's just still pretty like rough stone here and there, but they managed to build the houses and whatnot and get a good foundation settled in.
Nice. Guys. We're missing someone first of all.
We are missing some.
Wait. Oh shoot.
Oh, we've lost Ryan in the crowd.
Oh,
Sorry, I
no.
was looking.
No.
The
I was
one person
looking
we
at
couldn't
you guys'
lose.
tokens without having moved. Sorry.
You know,
Hello.
so now that the whole squad's here, I know we have pressing matters to go to, but I think I saw the glint of something through this bustling crowd, and
Is that what I think it is?
I think it's a well.
I think that might be a well.
I'm so
By
thirsty.
God, it must be 50 feet wide.
It is indeed a huge well.
Wow.
Oh
How
my
does a
god.
well even be built that large?
One would almost call it a fountain. It is
Oh,
a well.
Well, we don't need any fountain
I
water.
don't, we're not some sort of fountain drinkers.
What are we? The
No,
1%?
you're misunderstanding me. It is indeed a well, but there is like somehow they have managed to almost dig deep enough that the pressure for some reason is bringing some of the water up, but it goes straight back down into the well. So like there is like a like center column that is like dripping water, and then it is just straight drop from there. It is a massive well. There is multiple pulley systems to drop buckets down and get water, and so on and so forth.
I'm a little wary of this.
I don't like this
Winton
fancy
well hybrid.
technology.
Perhaps we should ask around and get some more information about it.
Let's see if there's a
what the
regular
locals
well
call it.
around here.
Well, I
Just get
brought
some-
extra well water just in case.
Just give it to ammo box and see what happens.
But we would not do that.
I would never risk Ammo Box's life over this fountainous well.
This well-like fountain.
Yeah. So as you guys get to the center of town, this was the sleeping mattress. It is written in just common, and you'll see multiple other stores. Blacksmith to your left, just like a guild hall type situation, and then a couple buildings like you haven't seen before, so on. A couple booths, like a little like how do I describe it? Like not. It's a marketplace, but like, how should
like a food court,
I?
but small.
What's it called when all those people like set up tents in like parking lots outside of places?
Flea
A
market.
flea market.
Tailgate. I was gonna say tailgate.
I guess flea market, almost a flea market. Like there's a bunch of like small tents.
A
and
farmer's market?
farmers
bazaar
market.
is
Yeah,
also-
bazaar would be like close enough. Yeah,
I
something.
feel
along
like
those
I'm gonna
lines.
spend this whole campaign today just in this town, just going place to place.
Wow, might as well. I've definitely got some. Because like I feel like we have to. We came here to both get information and secure transport. So now that we've known that there's a fucking coup going on, I don't know how easy it's going to be to secure transport over that way.
We just stage our own coup. in
and then
Lakewood.
seize the means. and then we'll be like, now you have to. All right, no, but all right, yeah. So are we inside? Have we walked inside? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you guys can walk inside. Again, it's called the Wandering Mattress. You guys will walk in, and it's a lively little tavern bar situation. Tavern? Yeah, tavern. Let me get my tavern music.
We seem to be stumbling over each other in here. How
Seem
big's
to
this
be-
doorway?
We seem to be quite literally standing one on top of the. No, you know why? This doorway is about 50 feet long.
Doorway's over here. To the
My
left.
God, this inn is like 3 football fields.
Colossal.
All right, I moved us to the door, but it seems ammo box has run inside.
Yeah. As you enter in, basically it's just like a well lit tavern. Well. A little bit of like a musty, like earthy smell to it, and then still pretty like full and lively. You guys enter in, and do you guys go to the bar, or do you guys just take a table? What's the plan?
I mean, I say we secure because it's like later. I say we go to the bar and try to talk to whoever owns this
Good idea.
establishment.
All right. As you approach the door or the bar, you'll see a pretty tall and muscular male dwarf. He has blonde curly hair and pretty like tired gray eyes. As you approach him, he will ask, "What can I do for you?"
Oh well, we are travelers who have just come into the town. My God, the city, this magnificently large city. And we seek. We've been told by the guards that this is a good place to stay for the evening, and we seek a place to spend the night and maybe spend some coin on some drinks and a warm meal.
Gotcha. We have a normal adventurer's room, you could say. 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, however many beds you need. For pretty cheap. The whole room would be about 5 silver. And we do allow pets, so your fox is allowed in.
That was non-negotiable.
We would find a different establishment.
Yeah, we would just leave.
And then he'll kind of walk you through like the normal bar nonsense, whatnot. If you guys need food, he has food and drinks and whatnot. Yeah, just let me know what you guys do, and I'll charge you appropriately at the end of the day. Or
I think we should jump on this room.
or if you
that's
guys
a
want
deal
the
of a deal.
individual rooms.
No.
I like the bedrooms.
I like sleeping in the same room as y'all, so we could gossip and talk at night and in the morning.
It's
But
not
my
really
morning- I'm
Go
not
ahead.
gonna lie to y'all. I enjoy hearing y'all run to go to the well water while I do my morning prayers. It's now honestly part of my morning prayers, and I would be a little sad if I didn't hear it. So
I like sitting straight up in my bed and seeing Cookrilio, and then
eyes
Cook.
open, immediately staring at everyone in the
sweating the
Um,
last of my water.
Sir, I never caught your name. Care to share?
The name's Vit Silverstone.
Vit? V-I-T?
V-E-I-T.
Okay. Vit, we'll take the room and I'll pay in advance. I'll give him the silver pieces.
You will take 5 silver, and he asks you guys if you want food and drink brought up, or you'll be eating down here or whatnot.
What say you guys? You want to have food and a little bit of drink down here and enjoy the atmosphere before we head to bed?
I won't take any food because I have my rations, naturally. But I'll
Okay.
I will take a nice grog.
All right. Oh, yeah. You got any grog?
We got mead, wine, whiskey. We have a few breweries down the road that we get our ale from.
That's grog, baby. What kind of ale you got?
We have a halfling ale and a dwarven ale, depending on how strong you like it. I recommend the dwarven ale, of course, but the halflings do produce a mighty brew.
Well, whichever's strongest is what we'll take, and I'll be paying for the food and drink this evening.
Do you have anything stronger than that dwarven ale?
We do have whiskey and a little bit of wine.
I'll take your strongest drink.
Right.
What was Vit's last name? Sorry.
Silverstone.
Silverstone. Thank you.
Yeah. You guys just want drinks, no food?
I will get some food.
I'm also ordering just like a good plate, not the most expensive thing, but just a good maybe meat and bread or meat and potatoes kind of. I want some beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs.
You name it.
You name it.
They do have a fish sandwich and a side of veggies, seasonal veggies.
No.
Beetroot casserole, and just like a normal like ox burger.
Oxburger. Hell yeah.
I'll take a
Yes.
Oxburger too.
All right, just the two of y'all. I will notate to charge.
Now me. Are you going to be drinking or eating with us?
Um,
I mean, Velma. Sorry, it's been a long day of traveling.
who that?
I don't know. I thought I saw a friend of mine actually behind you, but Valma. Well, I have your attention. Are you going to be eating and drinking with us?
Yeah, I'll take some food. Yeah.
Excellent. No drinks for the ladies. And I looked at Zorian and Valma.
Oh, okay.
Valmeen.
Well, you twisted my arm. I'll have I'll have one dwarven ale.
Yeah. And you, Valma? Come on, don't leave I am to drink alone.
Do you have apple juice?
Do you have apple juice here? Did you not hear the lady? I'm sorry, I am. I forgot. I am. That is so good.
We have fun here.
It's crazy.
Excuse me, Vit. I've asked you. My friend has asked you something, and now I've asked you as well. 2 times we've asked. Do you have apple juice?
Apple juice.
Maybe
Do you guys
I
actually
lean
ask me for
forward.
apple juice?
An
Like from the
alcoholic,
apples.
like mead made of apple. I don't know what mead's made of, but I know it's got honey in it.
It's honey and wine. I think it's like a honey wine.
I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's something fermented.
Yeah. But what are you asking? You're asking for apple juice?
Do you have maybe a juice that we could squeeze into a cup?
Can I just get an empty cup and an apple? That's a serious
Sure.
question.
Yeah. He'll get you it. Yeah.
Okay,
I'd like to try and
for it.
squeeze this apple so
Well,
hard.
let's do it on the table, and I feel Zorian is best for this.
Sure. First roll of the day. Ryan, give me a strength check.
Let's see what you got.
Here we go.
Well, let me pay for this. Take it to the table. Let's not squish it in front of the man.
I think we should do
Okay.
it right in front of him.
No,
I
don't
had
think we
already
should.
made a stance, and I just like sort of waddle in my same stance to the table.
Yeah, but I throw my arms on top of your arms. I'm assuming you got both hands clasped around this apple. And I'm like, wait, hold on. How much do I owe you, Vit?
16 silver for all of it. For the drinks
16
and
silver. All right.
drinks and
I give him 2 gold. And I'm like, keep the change. Thank you.
he'll nod.
Okay, here we go.
Boom. You obliterate it. Just smushed it down. There's just only like apple peel left in your hand. That's it. It's all
Liquefied it.
liquefied
Wow.
into the glass, pulp and all.
That's just apple. We just made applesauce. That's not apple juice. That's not how you make apple juice.
Did anyone see this happen? In the...
I like the idea of all of us coming in, sitting down. I'm assuming we're in a booth. I don't think we need to be
nobody saw.
out in the public eye. Which is, if anyone happened to glance around, like someone's like, "I'm enjoying my night. I got off work now. I'm at my favorite tavern," and they look over and they watch us sit down as Ryan just mushes an apple into liquid form into a cup. He's like, "Holy schmoly!" I'm waiting for us to do something like that, and then like someone walks up and they're like, "Damn, girl, could you do that to me?" So Ryan's like, "Get out of here!"
So Ryan's like, I have to leave immediately.
They're like, "You smell so good. You smell like Moon River."
Unfortunately, nobody sees. If you guys choose to encounter anybody else, you guys can. As far as you see, nothing really interesting is going on. No band playing tonight or anything like that. A few people just eating their food and leaving, talking with their friends, so on and so forth. Anybody wants to do anything specific, let me know. Most nights,
Just kind of
pretty chill.
watching the peeps. Obviously, there's been an assassination and a coup going on. Can you tell that that's even happening anywhere here? Like, is that even a concern? Are people like in any kind of sour mood, or do people not care? What's the vibe in Raikkonen like? Are people just kind of like, "Nah, we're here in Raikkonen. That could never happen here."
No, they seem pretty happy. So like, basically, as like since the World Congress happened here and all, basically like with that happening, like this town was probably just smashed with like a ton of people like filling it up, and they had probably like tons of nobles and knights just buying up all their wares. So pretty much like all of the normal people are like fairly happy. They've had a very good like past couple weeks or so, just selling off all of their merchandise and whatnot. So it's pretty relaxed here, and like the only thing you guys have seen to like caution like precaution they've taken according to the coup is just taking your weapons at the front gate, and that was about it.
Okay, well that's I mean once other than sitting there and having a good time with my friends after we fought just like honestly like a Charlie Day type character of a druid who just jumped out of the trees and started screaming and then attacked us. You know, a good successful day of traveling. We traveled far. We made it to our destination. At some point, I'm gonna hold up my grog and propose a little toast, a little clink for those of us drinking. Even if you're drinking apple sauce / juice.
Did you say the thing about the druid out loud or no?
No, I didn't. I'm just like, unless like we bring it up, like it could be. You know what? Yeah, it is something we bring up. We're like, that druid outside was fucking crazy.
What about that druid?
He's crazy. He's like some sort of madman who just came and attacked us with that like tree thing. That unprovoked. We even tried to stop and talk with the man. That was crazy.
That was wild. He changed.
I sure hope anyone who knows the man doesn't hear us saying that.
As you say that, a female dragonborn will approach you guys and question you about
I do like 3 double takes.
Whoa, small world.
That
such a bad accent.
I would know. You should totally do that voice the entire. I want Cucurelio to be like this, like Dogtown stoner skater dude. It's like, whoa, bro, like no way. Okay, so yeah, describe what is this?
Yeah, she's
dragonborn?
a fairly tall and strong-looking dragonborn. She has a fairly dark skin compared to Zorion. Zorion has like almost like electric blue skin, and she has like a scar across her right eye, not like a burn scar, but like a scratch scar. That eye is like pretty much mangled, unusable. And she does have a weapon on her. She has a axe on her, and she will ask you about the what was it? The druids. And she will say, "You guys have seen the druids out and about?"
Seen is an understatement.
We killed.
He attacked us, and we had to.
Yeah, he's real dead.
Put him down.
He had a little treant-like friend as well that was helping him out.
He attacked us unprovoked on the. I like this back and forth, by the way, that we have Cucurelio. He attacked us on the road, just unprovoked, and we tried to de-escalate the situation, but he refused to even speak with us and just continued his attack.
Yeah, he was very tough too. His treant-like friend nearly killed a few of us.
Yes. Okay,
that was a lot of info all at once.
She's still processing it.
She asked us about the druid, and we just spill her.
Yeah.
The grog is in us, so we're like, yeah.
She'll sit down at your table if there's extra room, and if you guys let her, and start talking about the druids. She'll mention there have been multiple attacks as of recently, unprovoked. They have been staying close to the main road, and they seem to be irritated by something. We're not quite sure why. These druids have lived peacefully south of the town for a very long time, and for no reason they just recently became riled up.
Is there a certain god that they follow, or any correlation between them, or are they acting on their own free will, like separately?
Good question. Take inspiration.
Yeah, I was kind of proud of myself for that one.
Yeah,
what does take inspiration mean?
It is in the top of your sheet. There should be something labeled inspiration. You click it and it'll fill in.
Mhm.
And then inspiration is if you bumble a roll or you want to try and roll something again, you can be like, "Can I use inspiration?" and just try again. But then
that's
you use
neat.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Usually they follow Kendale, the goddess of nature, but not all of them stay so close to the gods, and more they stay in tune with the nature around them. For them to be this irritable, I would assume something has to be wrong with, say, their homelands, the forests south of here.
When did this start happening?
What day is it? 6 days? 6.
What would you say about right before or right after the World Council or World Congress was held?
Yes, the past 4 days after the meteors struck down.
Hmm.
Any of those meteors strike near here that could have provoked them?
Yes, but oh fuck, I forgot his name. God damn it, I wrote it down, didn't I? Please tell me I wrote it down.
Was it the guy with Rodney?
Yeah, did I write it down?
I just wrote Archmage. I did not write his name down.
I don't know if you told us his name.
Did I?
He did. I just
She'd
wasn't
know.
writing fast enough.
Hold on. Important. Sorry, Esther say. Nope, it's Esther say. Instead. Royston. Archmage Royston headed south to seek out the closest one and sent his protege up north to the second. He did not return to town, but I was informed that his liege lord headed home without him to meet up with him, so I assume he made it home all right. He took a small squadron of noble fighters with him, so I do not think anything would accost him on the roads.
Do you happen to know exactly where south this meteor crashed?
Not precisely, but she will know where the what am I thinking of? The druid like outpost or whatnot you want to call it, the druid
It's
town.
close to it.
Yeah. The druid town or civilization is right on the border of Slover and Vord. No, not Zror. Slover and Zror, which would be basically the forest. So take up like a middle part. I can take you to this map real quick. Read it. To Slover. Basically, there's a little mini forest and hills in this area. And basically, like the druids would be around that middle line area somewhere in here.
Gotcha. It's so funny because I zoomed all the way out for the previous map, and now this map is so small.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
And all the
Well,
way
thank
back
you
out.
for the yeah, but say thank you for the information. It's definitely something that it will be helpful with us in our travels. I mean, we'll make sure to avoid it, and then no, never mind. I'm not gonna. I was gonna turn to y'all and go like wink, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, we would never seek out
Danger or
those
trouble.
adventurers. Am I right, fellow adventurers?
Yeah, Corelio. I mean,
Acrelio.
sorry, it's been a long day of travel. I thought I saw someone behind him that I knew.
Just be
This
careful.
is gonna be my excuse from now. I thought I saw something behind you that I knew, but never mind.
And she'll kind of raise her tankard and kind of almost like as like a salute or a goodbye or whatever. She'll just raise her tankard and get up unless someone wants to ask her anything else.
Good. It's kind of rude of her to sit
Like-
down.
like her name.
Without asking. Y'all want to ask her name?
Too late. She didn't ask you guys her name. She's gone. She's gone.
Too late. I
In the
love
wind.
that. Too late.
Well, that was some vital information we just got there almost too easily.
Well, Cuck, I will say this. It is always good to have information. It's part of the reason why we came here. So I'm glad that we at least know the possible location of another one of
Two
two.
meteors. Yes, well, there's one to the north she mentioned as well.
Is that not where? That's
that-
us. That was us. That's where Rodney
were-
went.
We were to the east.
But Rodney went to the north Rodney was the other person that they dispatched
Oh, okay.
who went north, and then
You're right. Sorry, math was never my forte.
math. What you know? What you're only about. You're almost on the cusp of 2 weeks old, so I'll give you that. Uh, but so we have the location of another meteor if we wish to pursue that. I know the political discourse of the area to our west is definitely going to cause us trouble in our travels, but I also don't know what you guys rank on the scale of importance here. Should we travel and kind of figure out what these tarot mean, and perhaps even seek out Valma? I know you're very interested in these dragons. That's another thing we could go seek out that direction, as well as figure out the meaning of Cucrelio's dreams. So we've been given another opportunity to the south of us. So I just wanted to kind of, while we were sitting here before we retired to the room, gauge y'all's opinions on, does this change our plan, or do we continue with our plan for now and seek to circle back once we finish with our business over in Vifia. Vifia. Environmentville. What do y'all think, my silent compatriots?
I mean, I feel we may have to, if we don't like handle it, we may have to fight with them more, but it won't really be that much more, right? I mean, you know what I mean?
I understand. It makes I know where you're coming from. Yeah, it's really, honestly, it's just a matter of what you all feel is important. We've now learned that these meteors could be tied to items that belong to us, and so if someone thinks that the chance of getting an item that our parents have cast down with us is important, then that should be, brought up. But if not, then we can continue on. It's not like it's necessarily going anywhere, at least at the time being, unless these druids seem to, from what I can tell, they seem restless, but I don't think they're going to necessarily it's a matter of what you want to do. I don't mind either way. I wanted to ask you all, so how Valma, Cuck, how do y'all feel?
I mean, this meteor to our south seems much closer than Vifia is, so it could be something that we could just do almost on the way, even though it's not on the way, if that makes sense.
No, I understand.
Because it's much closer, and we do have that chance of getting an item cast down from the heavens. But I would also, that my vote leans towards that, but I'd also like to just continue gathering information in the city and see if there's any other possible leads that we could find around here. Because there does seem to be a plethora of information around.
And Valma, what say you?
In all honesty, no preference. As long as I'm with y'all, I'm happy.
I share the sentiment. All right, well, here's what I was thinking. So we had seen on a map that Rakeland sits on a river that kind of follows the mountains over towards Vifia. I was going to, when we arrived, I was going to secure or attempt to secure some sort of boat travel, at least in that direction, which would ease the traveling burden on us. Because I don't know of any clear road, but we also need to gather information on the best route of travel to head that way. So we could gather some information on that, figure out what we need to do to get over to that place, to get over to Vifia, as easily as possible. Make the arrangements for when we return from this meteor crash site to the south, so that once we return, we can have a night's rest and have everything already taken care for, possibly even paid for, so that we have the means to just get up and go and continue on our path, if need be. So we stay in town for a moment, gather some information on both these druids and a means of transportation. Maybe hear a little bit of other gossip if there's any other information you guys wish to gather, and then make the arrangements, set off for this druid encampment, and then upon our return, we head out towards Vifia. Shit. I will never say this right. How does that sound to you all?
I like that idea. And we can all kind of split up and do our things after a good night's sleep and some good well water, of course.
Well, of course.
Once we figure out this foreign technology that is in this town.
Yes, we must. First thing in the morrow, we must figure out what is going on with that.
I'm still
Pseudo well.
very wary of this well.
I've seen a lot in my time, but I've never seen something quite like that.
There's some black magic happening in there.
All right. Well then,
Well, just finish our drinks and.
I'm gonna finish my drink, slam it on the table, and then give a nice stretch. And go, yes, after fighting with that treant and that druid, I am honestly really ready to rest and ease into a nice soft bed.
Cool. You guys are all paid up on your tab. Cucrelio, 5 silver for the room. If you haven't subtracted it already. And then,
Already did it.
Yeah, you guys can find your way up to your room and pass off at night if you guys need to.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead and take our first break and grab drinks and whatnot.
Oh yeah. I just got to the end of my dwank, so it's about time. All right, I'll be right back. Wow, we were.
Well,
well.
here.
Do we need to do healing and spells during the night?
After I bring us back in.
Okay,
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 7. Okay. That goes
We
pretty
needed
well.
that.
If you guys need to do healing or anything like that, I don't know. Yes, I think Jason and Jack need healing.
Is heal full?
You can expend your hit dice. You should have 4 now. You guys level 4?
I got 4.
Yes.
4 hit dice to roll. You will recover 1, so you technically have like 5 during this time period. Just mark it appropriately. You can roll it to get health back, or for spellcasters for your spell slots, just do
So we
d6s
get one
for your spell
one for
slots.
free then.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
Ooh, well,
I'll take it.
23. I'm gonna do another one and bring me down to 3. 29. I'll do another one. 4.
That means Ryan, you guys
Wow.
should be full health, right?
What?
Hold on.
They're doing them. Okay. For spells, I still roll a d6. I just use a hit die, right? That's what we agreed on.
Yeah. You can just roll it separately and just track down the hit dice or do whatever.
Okay. I'll just roll it separately on one
I don't think I was
d6.
at full health.
Yes, Valmeen and Ryan, you guys are full health. Valmeen, if you want to roll for spell slots, you can.
I don't think because Megan got down during the fight and I revived her.
I had 3.
Oh, you have 3
written.
at the end.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
got like a full health pot or something like that. No.
I
Maybe
don't think so.
maybe you got bugged
I
out.
did.
Megan, I will say this: you don't update your token. So if Josh is looking at your token, then it's probably just the token is
Oh,
wrong.
sorry.
No,
will
Jack killed you
remember.
for 22, I think. No.
Well,
No, that was your
the
damage.
first one, because we made up the rule that
Where's your healing?
the first one just brings you to 0.
You used second
you're
wind. I
not
think
dead.
that second wind brought you to like
Oh,
full health.
second wind, yeah, Megan,
Oh,
yes. And then you
that's
rolled like
right.
a big number.
That's
Yeah.
right, and I just didn't write it in. My bad. Thanks.
Because you almost
DM.
overhealed, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure.
Remembering.
Yeah, I think you did overheal. I think that's why the bottom was an 18 or 16 or something. All right. Yeah. Everyone should be updating their tokens and whatnot. Jack, you gonna keep rolling or what are you doing?
Nope, that's it. I don't have a lot. I only had 2 to start with because I've been using them.
You should get 1 back every night.
No, I know, but I often use it, and
Oh.
then an additional 1, so I'm still trending negative.
Okay.
I've got 1 hit dice left right now. Eventually, I will go a certain amount of time between. I will go like from one rest to another without continuously using all of them, but I keep using them because I keep using spells during the day. So I'm having to try to figure out a way to balance that. But the need keeps arising to use a spell.
Gotcha. If you guys do want to, you guys can take a long rest. That will basically give everyone back their full hit dice and full health and full spells. It would just cost you gold to stay in town, or you guys can go camp outside of town and just find.
And that takes a week.
It'll be a full week.
Is there anything we're doing like time sensitive?
It's up to
I
you
know
guys.
there's a coup going on and everything.
Oh, yeah, I guess there is a coup.
Yeah, but are we? Did we set off with the goal of stopping the coup, or are we just trying to figure out what all of this means?
I think we were just figuring out what the dream was.
Yeah, and then there's also
She can have the city for all I care.
Vifia. Yeah, like we don't. This doesn't necessarily have any implications on us at this moment. It could down the line, obviously, because it's affecting like the political landscape of the entire fucking mortal realm. But
Details.
to us, like, does it matter? Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she's fine. Like, but obviously, this, you know.
And I mean, too, if you go in and you don't have hit die to regenerate your spells and everything, we could be screwed as well. So with
No,
long rest might be
I'm
good.
not saying no against long rest. I just mean like to the question of is any of this time sensitive? Do we consider it time sensitive? Like, are we trying to go over there and stop something? Do we think the druids are going to get out of control in a week? Because this has only been, all of this has been going on in the past like 4 days.
I think we're fine to wait.
So
I mean,
like,
what's the worst that could happen? You know?
I will say this, Josh. How do you feel about us just? Because another thing that we can accomplish is like, if let's say we choose to do a long rest and then you're like on day 4 you hear about blank, are you going to continue the long rest, or do we want to just like run for short rest? Like,
It'd be up to you unless like combat would ensue, like an assassin or something like that.
No, yeah, obviously barring like but like, well, that in that case though, if we make it 4 days into a 7-day week and on the 4th day an assassin comes, do we just treat the prior 3 days as if they were short rests because we're not doing anything? You know what I mean?
I would say that. Yeah, you'd like.
Okay.
You could roll your hit dice or whatever.
Then I'm totally fine with long rests, and we get everything back, and then we can just keep an ear out or an eye out for anything. And if we decide that, hey, this is important, we should go, then we can just convert how long we've gone into short rest and at least get something back before we go. You know what I mean? I'm down with resting. I'm down. We're in the big city. We need to gather information. We need to, rest. We might as well hear about, maybe we'll hear something that comes through the tavern while we're just kind of, eating and resting and things like that. So I'm down with that. Megan,
That sounds
Camilla,
good to me.
how do y'all feel?
I think you're right.
Okay, then I guess instead of this short rest, do we just want to start our long rest? Or do we want to count this as a short rest and then have an additional long rest afterwards?
And just for note as well, like the long rest will basically only be interrupted if it's like difficult or strenuous like activity for like that person. So if like Jack just stays in the whole time, odds are nothing's gonna happen to him and he'll come back to full. It wouldn't necessarily matter for the rest of y'all. Cucurella is like 4 health off, and then the spell slots are a little finicky, but as we'll eventually get them back and so on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because I'm at 21 out of 25 health.
Oh, you're 21. Your token says 12.
I would. Yeah. What does my token say? 12.
It might not be linked. I think it's your old one or something.
Yeah.
Still is.
I'm trying to think because there's Sacred Flame. Another Sacred
In that case,
Flame.
you probably wouldn't need to take the long rest. It's just more for the spell slots, but.
Yeah, but I have 1 hit dice. So like if I do continuously, because the rate that it's going, it's trending negative. If I take consistent damage like I have been, and I'm still casting the same amount of spells, we will get to a point where I have to make the trade-off of, okay, I either get health back or I get spells back, and it's one or the other, and that puts at least me at a big disadvantage. And I don't want to be a burden to the group. So if we can rest, that would be cool. If y'all feel that we can, like,
Yeah.
you know,
I think we already said, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure. That's why I'm just covering, like, you know, making show.
You do have a healing proficiency, Jack, or no? No healing proficiency.
I do not, but I did buy that healer's kit because.
Gotcha. If you seek out like a doctor and an herbalist and so on and so forth, you'll get 3 HP back a day in town.
Okay.
You wouldn't get it for this past day just because of, or this past night just because of the attack. But the next nights consecutively, if you seek out medical attention, you would get 3 HP back.
Okay, sounds
that
good.
applies to everyone. Spell slots still got to roll for it if you want it, unless you take the long rest.
I'll take a long rest for spell slots for sure. Just because I'd like to get fully stocked up on everything, so that if we did go for like an extensive travel into an area where we don't know how they're holding up, like society-wise,
Yeah.
it'd probably be best to be fully prepared for that.
All right, let me roll to see what happens around the time. Nobody gets assassinated. It's good. It's good.
Really dodged a bullet there.
Really dodged a blink. That Jesus Christ! No one got their penis slammed on the card.
Dang it.
Nah.
My penis.
Oh God. My favorite
What's
part
wrong?
about that
Car door
clip,
got you?
Megan. Yeah, I fucking shut up. My don't let the car door hit you on the way out. No, I'm gonna be like, don't let the car door slam you on the way out. That's it. That's it now.
I hope this one stays in our vernacular. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Okay,
Stay in you, my vernacular for sure.
yeah, basically all you guys will hear like around the tavern, unless you guys are trying to seek out anything specific during this week. By the way, if you guys want to like do anything specific, let me know now. If not, you guys can just kind of chill and just go about your like normal days. Only thing you guys really hear is the like druids becoming pretty much more and more commonplace among the people, and that seems to be kind of like the talk of the town. Basically, just more frequent attacks along the road on the way in.
All right. I don't necessarily do anything during that. I mean, if anything, if I do anything outside of the inn, I may like take walks and like just kind of like look around and see what exactly is, get like a better layout of what the town is like, where people seem to congregate, where people don't congregate, like, you know, just explore. Not necessarily looking for anything, not looking for trouble, just kind of making a little mental map of like things I see in town. I don't think that's strenuous, but if it is, I won't do that then.
Now, basically, like you would be able to like, I don't know, like build a house during this week or something like that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You'd be able to like tend the fields or something like something easy, not too like labor intensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll be okay.
All right, cool. That's
All
what
right.
I do.
Anybody else do anything specific during the week?
How many wells would you say there are?
Oh, did I put them all on this map? I might not have put them all.
I go on sort of a well tasting tour.
Basically, there have been 1, 3. I did not put them out. There'd be 7, and then towards like the southwest of the town, most of the people just get it from the river. Cleaner parts of the river, not necessarily like the boating part or anything like that.
Got it.
So basically, there's like big squares all around. Like those are supposed to be where wells are. I just didn't put them in.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
Scroll around, you'll see.
Nito Bonito.
This town does have a mine, so every once in a while you'll see like big like mounds of like iron ore and so on and so forth brought to Or I guess it wouldn't be ore, or it would be ingots. Oh, it didn't save. Damn it. It'd be ingots brought to the blacksmiths and stuff up here and forging. Yeah. Week passes relatively easy. You guys just hear about the druids, and everyone's full health, full spell slots, and you guys can full hit die and get going.
Nice. This is the first time in a long time that I had full everything. Oh, I did not know I could scroll like that. That really that's cool. Right? Look at that. Wow, I'm scrolling, baby. Wow. I don't have to like click the button. I can just click in the thing and scroll.
Oh.
Anyway, all right. Sorry, that was really. I've used Roll20 for like 3.5 years, and I've never known.
It might be a new one. I think they just had an update.
That's shocking. Sorry, not to throw shade at Roll20.
Yeah, they just did something. I can't remember what it was. It's something kind of cool, but it wasn't like huge game changing or anything.
All right. How much does the stay for a week cost?
If you stay in that same room, it'd be 5 silver a day, and then
45.
like food and drinks and whatnot.
Well, I
If
mean,
you guys aren't drinking, it'll be a little bit cheaper, but
Yeah,
basically,
I'm not
like,
drinking every day.
yeah,
Not like in
a
real
meal is
life.
like 2 silver. The room each night is like 1 silver a person, 2 silver a person, whatever. And then so on and so forth. So like, let's say like 3 silver per person per day.
Okay.
Okay.
If
Percent
without
is-
drinks, and if you guys have drink, it'd like maybe add on like 5-6 silver total or something. That'll probably cover like ale. Ale's like 5 copper or something like that.
Oh hell yeah.
3 copper.
Okay. Then I do that.
Yeah. So probably like what did I say? 3 to 12 silver a day. for
28
ale.
silver if you do like 6-7 for ale, and then 3 times 7. So
Yeah, it's
21.
probably like probably a little under 10 gold or so for like the whole week. If y'all want to split that up, however, or so on and so forth.
Yeah. Do we
Alright.
want to each chip in?
just
I'll
pay-
throw in.
I'll just pay for it in full.
Wow,
Oh.
Cuckrelli, you're so sweet.
Thank you.
Who knew you were so cute?
Just repaying the favor
Oh,
for all those.
Cuckrelli,
those-
if you want, you could like send someone to go get your rapier.
Oh fuck yeah.
Let's see, probably like a gold for the round trip, for like a messenger to
Oh.
go get it and back.
That's chump change.
Yeah.
Chump chain, bro.
I'll just
Um,
throw the gold piece at them.
And then yeah, you'd probably want to send him with like the extra or whatever, and he'll come back with the change and so on and so forth. Yeah.
I'll give him like 2 gold, I guess. Is that enough? I don't know.
I think you said like up to 100 gold, right? You gave her 5 platinum.
Okay. I thought you mean like extra for the traveler guy.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
send him with extra gold to like close out the tab basically, or whatever he needs.
I forgot what we said because I already paid her.
It was like up to 100 gold. You gave her 5 platinum, which is 50 gold.
I'll give him another 5 platinum then.
Alright. And then he'll take it. He'll go. He'll bring it back. Day there, day back. And yeah. Add ornate dagger. She. What did I say it was? There's like 15 for like a normal rapier, right? So she'll give you like a 60 gold rapier. So she'll come back with 4 platinum, and
Neat.
you have just add ornate rapier.
Yep.
And then it has
How much does it weigh?
just normal weight. The added weight's like negligible, and
Cool.
this does have your like holy symbol if you want to explain it to the group.
I didn't
Or-
really have a backstory for it, and I already deleted the picture.
Usually,
Yeah. I think it's in our
I think it's
conversation.
in Discord. Basically, like he was going for like an eye, so it's kind of just like an ominous eye. And did you have like swirls
Yeah,
going around it?
I didn't really do anything for the outside. The image is gonna be super tiny, I think. But it's just pretty much like, cause the eye is like, it's supposed to be like super. Oh, that's not. that was the wrong one. Ooh, doggy. So it's supposed to be like, cause I'm like a very truly neutral person, where like I'm watching people to see how they react and everything. So it's eye is like the closest thing to like watching people, I guess. I don't know. I found it in Google Images.
So
Like a
Cuckrelli is
stoner
Illuminati. Can't confirm.
It's a
Yeah.
bidet well.
So you can add the 4 platinum, take away the 1 extra platinum or whatever.
Yeah, I got it. I got it all.
And if you want to
Add it
mark
up.
down the value somewhere on your rapier, you can.
I don't really care.
60 gold. So. All right,
I'll sell for
cool.
profit.
All right, if nobody questions Cacarelio getting a fancy weapon, you guys can head out. All right, you guys head out.
Let's make
Let's
use
go.
of the day, gang.
All right.
When we get outside, I want to kind of turn and like clasp my hands and rub them together and be like, "Well, gang, no matter what happens today, well, Watergate. You see what I did there? I looked everywhere. Well, gang, I was going to actually go and since today is our last day in town, because no matter what happens, we are going to go and see if we can sort out this druid problem. I was going to go and attempt to secure some sort of means of travel beforehand. So I was going to head down towards the river. I'm taking a few walks around, and I've seen some docks where some boats seem to be traveling on the river. I'm assuming I could, from walking around, I did see something like that. I said that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's a basically like a port to the south west of the city.
Kind of near on the bottom side of the 5
yeah,
crosses.
and you can cross either 2 of those bridges, and basically there's a little port on both sides. You can talk to like a port master or whatever, and seek out like a ship. What's your plan? Are you trying to seek out the druids, or?
I think what I'm gonna do right now is go try to find out some prices on what it would be like and ask like a port master, hey, my friends and I are in town. There's a problem that we are going to deal with. Maybe name drop that it's the druids that we're investigating, and that I would like to prepay for a means of travel, or like just get information on what's the best way to travel to Vifia, and if that is in fact by boat, to get close and then walk the rest of the way. And just gather information on our means of travel after this, so we know if this is our best bet or if there's a better way. And then once we're done with the druids, we don't come back here necessarily if we don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Basically with Antidence being like in like a coup d'etat like situation, and nothing has really changed in this past week.
Antidence, not antipasto. Okay, gotcha.
Antidence is in its coup d'etat stage still, and nothing has really happened since. No like armies or anything like that have been mobilized. Basically your 3 options would be either you can go to Zloiburn, which is the main like capital city to the southwest, that like connects you to like the western part of the continent, and you can basically like take a road all the way up there, or you could take a boat all the way down to Lamving, and you'd be in Eiving, Eighving, which is the country to the southwest, and basically Lamving, you could take the roads all the way up to pretty much Antidence, and it'd be probably easier. And then the other option would be like a boat trip all the way around the continent to Zlodenhol, which is the country the city just south of Antidence. So you'd have to travel a little bit, and you get there within like a day after landing. It's like 9 miles away from there. It'd probably be like a day boat journey, so you'd probably have to stay there for the night. Oh no, it'd be like a 2. Yeah, it'd be like 2 days. 2 days. 2 days to get to Zlodenhall. 1 day for everywhere else, if not less. Then, yeah.
Okay. Well, is this like after is this information I'm getting from this port master, or have I not?
If you spoke to him telling him like Antidence is like the end game, Vifia is the end game, he'd give you like just a straight answer of like what's possible. Okay. And then he'd like mention if like you're not sailing out of here, if you plan on dealing with like the the druids first, then Wago is the country, or is a city a little bit south of Zloibern on the other side of the continent. So you'd be able to basically take either port and make it to the do whatever you want.
Well, I will thank him for his time and the information. Wish him a good day and a successful day of business as the portmaster. And then I will head back to the group and relay that information. Hey, gang. Wellwater gang. I think our best bet is to probably go deal with these druids, see how we're feeling, and then maybe try to make our way to Wago to the southwest and get a boat from there. We could come back here and get a boat to Zloibern if you guys want. I feel going to either Landving or Landving down there. Is that what it is, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. Landving, either going to Landving or past that and going all the way to a name that I cannot remember. Zlodenhole is our best bet. But I wanted to ask y'all, and y'all don't have to make a decision right now. We can make a decision once we deal with these druids, but those are our options. Just wanted to keep y'all informed.
Thank you.
All right, shall we make our way to these druids and see what's what?
Yeah.
Let's mess them up.
But, all right. Seeing as how the last druid we ran into attacked us unprovoked just immediately, I think it's best that we do our best to not make ourselves known to the druids until we at least figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gang.
thank you. I'm gonna say other people.
Yes.
I think
Strangers on the road.
I
agree.
think that's a great idea, strangers.
I don't even know
definitely
you guys
sticking-
anymore.
Sticking to the trees and keeping a slow pace, I'm sure, is going to be our key here, because druids are keen to nature, so we have to watch our steps.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. Anything you guys need to pick up before you guys head out? Torches, so on and so forth, rations, whatever.
Oh, let me look real
Well,
quick.
I got plenty of rations.
I should buy some. I only have 2.
I can spare some for the group
Okay,
if you
never
need me
mind.
to.
Where are my rations?
Can't eat pulp.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, I've got 4. I'm good.
All right.
just
Spell
give-
components and whatnot. Have we been tracking spell components? I don't really care about spell components.
If
If it's like
they have
super
a
expensive, then let me know.
if they have a price, you should be tracking them. But
If it's like crazy expensive, if it's like, I don't know. I like
I
the
think
like
cutoff's
color
like
spray
25
stuff.
gold. Yeah, color spray is a $50 diamond, but you don't use it up.
Color
a
spray?
$50.
I thought it was just dust.
No, or not color spray. My bad. Chromatic orb. Is,
Yeah.
Because that's what. Yeah, that is a 50 gold piece diamond.
but it's reusable
but
and
it's
whatnot,
not
yeah.
used. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
have the component.
Yeah. If it's like pretty like minute and you're not like expending it, then it's pretty fine. If it's like your flame one, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like it's like a gemstone
That-
to cast every time.
That one, I have to use it. It is
Yeah.
used up when I
Yeah,
use
if it's
it,
something
yeah.
like that, then like make sure you have the spell components for it or whatnot if you're gonna use
Mhm.
it, and then make sure you subtract the costs. You can find everything in this town that you need, so do whatever you
Yeah,
guys
but
need. Add it to your character.
last time I talked to that woman, it was a
Yep.
little out of my price range. So
I'm going to
wouldn't be now.
subtract 6 rations and
Yeah,
give 2 to everybody.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
Ooh.
sharing the wealth.
And I still got a shit ton of rations left.
So many rations. Where are you keeping all of these? The same
Right
bag
next-
that you keep
Right
ammo
next to my
bolts?
5,940 ball bearings.
Oh my god. Wait, 945? That means there are
5,940.
10 missing because I have 50 of them.
Remember,
where
I
did
threw
you-
some at your feet when we were walking.
No, I
one of the
picked up all
times.
of them, and he said you picked up 50 ball bearings.
Oh, Cuck. When you got your sword, you got it inside the town. So you still have it on you, just so you know.
Oh,
You
nice.
just brought the sword in there, like, who
Yeah,
you
how
taking
did
to?
that messenger is too good at his job.
Yep. And you guys can head to the front and get your weapons and so on and so forth. And yeah, if you guys need to.
Woo.
Just kind of just shows you how like relaxed they are.
Yeah. Let me just put my weapon belt on right next to this. Definitely not an ornate rapier. Nice, nice to see you,
everyone's
guards.
gonna see it and go like, whoa, Nelly.
Nothing to see here, guards.
Alright, I'm just gonna move you guys up to the front. Plans all finalized. You guys are gonna head south, so on and so forth.
Yep. Show enough.
Show enough.
Show enough.
Is Ryan, your AC is 18 with your shield? 17.
With the shield, yes.
All right. I will take you guys to the big map.
Would you say that we're traveling on an adventure right now, right? Down this road? And
We're
usually
tramping through the woods for sure.
usually when no
Through the
danger's
brush.
present and we're traveling, songs are sung.
Yeah, we can sing that out.
Ryan, do you care to share another
All right,
hit
right when you guys
single?
exit the town, you guys get a. I'm just kidding. Roll initiative.
Actually?
Really? Oh.
No, I don't think
I
so.
can sing I'll sing a song, a very scared song.
Into the thick of it.
No!
We're tramping through the bush.
If you guys are headed towards, are you guys gonna follow the coast, or are you guys gonna go through the hills?
Well, we gathered information that they were south of us, and then based off of the information that we got from our unknown dragonborn woman informant, because she told us where the druids like base encampment kind of like.
It was like near like the Zloburn part of the river, wasn't it? Like on our side.
Yeah, you were told somewhere like around.
Okay. I say we follow the river then. Just because then we can't be attacked. We can only be attacked by one side. Like we can't be ambushed.
The gators could be following us again.
I mean, you saw how quickly we dispatched the gator, and then I stop mid sentence and like look over my shoulder at Ryan and go, perhaps it's best we avoid the
Forgot all
alligators.
about that.
I would appreciate that.
Of course.
All right, so you guys follow the river.
No, we don't.
No, you don't follow the river. You go through the hills.
Yeah, let's go through the hills.
We go into the thick of it.
Let's tramp through the bush. On and on we push.
I believe there's like one little city somewhere in the middle of like here, or here, something like that. You'll
Amby,
pass.
right?
No, there's a smaller city.
Oh,
It's like a barony.
it's Smallville.
I think it's like right on the border. Yeah, it's like right before the hills, and it's Arkgau, whatever. And there's one inside the hills as well, and it's called Lawless. And those are generally just kind of like halfling villages. Lawless especially. Arkgau is still kind of like both, like half halfling, half orc, or not orc, dwarf. And you can pretty much pass those pretty easily if you're going through the mountains, and they'll kind of point you in the right direction, or going through the hills. It will slow you down a little bit, but your stealth chance is going to be a little bit better. So let me see how long it'll take you if you can. Hills. Yeah, you can pretty much just get there. Are you going like half speed to like double up on stealth, or are you kind of just going normal stealth?
I think normal speed's fine around here.
I say we do normal speed for a good bit, but I will say this: if we get close, and we like, would there be anything that we would notice that like would tip us off that we're approaching kind of an area where druids like is there any difference that we start to see as we walk, or would that not be something we know?
For the most part, it's be like opposed perception checks to like Cuckrelia's stealth check or something along those lines. It's pretty like wooded and hilled, so like it's not necessarily like easy to like see unless you're going like half speed or something like that. And if you go half speed, it's gonna take you a little bit longer, probably like a day and a half or so.
We know we're generally getting close to like.
Yeah, you know, basically like Lawless is probably like your safest bet. There might be something on the way there. Again, like attacks have been happening all the way up here in Rakeland, and
True.
Lawless.
We got fucked.
Yeah,
out here.
Rakeland's up here, and like Lawless is like down here, like right next to Amby. So
I say we go normal speed, and then if something happens, we deal with it, and then we can go half speed from there.
Yeah, we're undefeated right now.
Yeah, I would technically we're like what, like 9-0.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you guys remember my brush with death.
yeah, but I'm here. I want to put.
But did you
both-
die?
I want to put both my hands clasped around Zorian's just rippling bicep and tricep. Be like,
Here,
yes,
here,
but
you
I'm here.
can have ammo box too, and I'll set
No,
him on her
no.
shoulder. He'll keep you safe.
And push come to shove, if we feel as though something is possibly like we're getting close, I can also increase our stealth chances with a little bit of magic, so that we can all pass as stealthily as possible.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Cool. Jason stealth checks. And if you're in front as well, give me perception. We'll do 1 on your way to the first town.
Ooh,
That's pretty
sorry,
bad.
squad.
Okay. I guess I should have rolled. Let me check the table. No encounter. Okay. So yeah, you can make it to the first city basically. If you want to pass through, you can. If you just want to go around it, you can. It doesn't take you long. Basically, right around here on the main map. You guys are on the main map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You can make it there. No issues. Then give me another stealth check to make it to Lawless. If you guys ask for directions, it's gonna be pretty easy.
You'll find us going around
So,
it. So I feel like
question-
that's just gonna slow us down.
While we're here, can we ask about more information about the druids? Like, with I'm assuming these people being so close would know of the druids, right?
Yeah, they said they've had an attack or two, but this is mainly like a small little like farming village. So like it does have like knights and whatnot protecting it. So like it's pretty like well kept. So like they haven't had any issues.
But what I'm asking is, since they're so close to these druids, even before all of this happened, if they've like, if they have any information or tips about like just the druids, something we could be on the lookout for. just to
Yeah,
kinda
they'd say
boost
like
our chances.
their commune's like relatively pretty big, I guess is what they'd tell you. And that it's only like 1 or 2 that come out and attack. So it's a little weird, and they're usually very like peaceful people. So it's weird that they're kind of stirred up like this.
Gotcha.
We fine passing on then?
I'm down. Yeah. Do we want to kind of, now that we've made it a good bit of our journey pretty safely, do we want to kind of slow it down?
I mean, we got one more town to go to before the encampment, right?
Is that right?
You have
We have
Lawless.
Lawless.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
then let's go. I'm down.
Full speed to Lawless and then start slowing down.
Full speed. Okay.
Normal
Disadvantage.
speed. No.
I have a 7 bonus to these as well.
Oh God. Let me. I'm on the wrong one. That's why.
I love that when you tab on your stream, it just frames the anime guy.
That's
great. All right. All right. Stealth is 11. Perception is 5. But you roll me perception.
Again?
Yeah.
I'm just going downhill.
They rolled terrible too, so they don't see you. Perception was
Hey.
a 4, so you don't see
Brr.
them. You guys just pass by each other. Cool.
Like ships in the night,
Ships in
baby.
the night, baby.
The second we started playing Valorant, that phrase jumped into like top 10 of things that we fucking say in every game.
Yeah. You guys make it to Lawless. You can ask more info here, and they'll pretty much point you in the right direction. It's like mid-ish day, a little bit past midday, like 1, 2 in the afternoon.
Mhm.
Probably like an hour or 2
wait,
hours
so
traveling.
when we ask for directions, so an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. This time, gang,
I'll tell you to be careful.
we can pass the same speed, but I'm going to cast a spell. And I'm going to cast pass without trace, just to make sure that we don't get jumped. Because as I know we are undefeated, the last fight we really pushed it, and now we're walking into a den of those enemies. So like I really want to make sure that we gain as much as possible. So I'm gonna cast this on Valmeen, Zorion, myself, and Cucurellio.
I would
Okay.
also like to, as he does that, use my second story work to hide in the more obscure
Skulker.
slightly, yeah. I'll skulk around. That way, since I'm in the front, if I see something, I'll have like maybe an extra second before they would see me, or the rest of the group, I should say.
Okay. Roll me perception and perception, or not deception. Sorry, stealth and perception. And then we'll add 10
Whatever you
for the
roll
stealth.
for stealth, just add 10 to it. Yeah.
Yeah, just Cucurellio. Yeah. Jesus.
21.
Bad seed, dude.
Stupid. No, I'm not.
Perception's good.
Hey. That's why we put the bonus out there.
No encounters.
Just in case.
You guys make it unaccosted. And you are spotted as you come out the camp. They rolled a nat 20 on their perception. But they don't like open up fire or anything like that. So you guys approach this village. It's pretty like rough. It looks like it's just like little pieces of wood like making up like a small little like huts here and there. And it's pretty clearly like druids. They're like in tune with nature and whatnot. And they look like pretty like happy commune. Like it's just like little kids running around here and there. And nothing seems like bad here. So you guys can approach if you want. Looks like they're like guard or whoever's like standing watch outside is has spotted you and hasn't said anything or anything like that.
Is it clear that he's like staring right at us?
Yeah.
I will just stand up and be like, excuse me. If he sees us, what are we like? Come on. What are we doing? We're gonna keep pretending that we're just gonna keep sitting here and pretending that we're fuck. Sorry, hold on. My whole train of thought got derailed. We're not gonna sit here and pretend that we're sneaking around. He sees us.
Yeah. I'll like roll up befuddled and just be like, oh, wow.
God
Wow,
damn it,
fuck,
stand up.
just walked up on this place. I
That's
didn't even know it was
yeah,
here.
I know. Good thing we were sneaking around from that other thing.
Yeah,
We
just,
found this-
we were just going through a stroll in the woods.
Anyway, hello. Is it who am I talking to? Guy, girl, gender fluid, androgynous? What are we
Be a
talking
guy.
about? All right.
Got a cold too.
God damn it. Fuck.
It was the pause.
He muted himself.
That's it. It's perfect.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, it'll be a guy wearing very, very skinny and very tall, wearing gray like robes. And he will approach you and like he'll kind of meet you halfway. Not quite halfway. You guys are coming out of the forest and whatnot. He'll take a couple steps away from like the town and ask you your names and stuff. RPing it out, he will hop out and ask you, hello, adventurers. How can I help you?
I am Wellington. Wellington W. Otter.
And my name is Ima.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was I am.
You can call me Iam.
That's a little pet name we have
You
for.
can call me Al. You can call me Iam.
You
Speaking
can
of pets,
call me out. Fuck. Okay.
speaking of pets, that's ammo box on I am's shoulder,
No.
and I am cuck.
And this, the woman who needs no introduction. I gestured towards.
Hi. I'm Valma Jinkies. Hello.
And we have all come here because we've heard there's been a lot of trouble in this area, and we are adventurers, wanted to investigate, kind of see what was happening. Maybe there's a problem that we could help with.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. Hopefully, we seem very non-threatening. Let's
Just
see.
stumbling out of the woods.
Just walking out of the wood, not sneaking or nothing.
I'm walking here.
Yeah, we just walking here. Joey Patootie.
He'll introduce himself. He'll say, "My name is Onerth, Onnerth. And I am one of the leaders of this commune. I suppose you guys are here seeking out the disturbances that have probably been disturbing your towns, I assume."
Well, yes. In fact, that is it's been a cause for concern, and we were wondering if there was any sort of source for this, maybe something that was going on. Everyone here, obviously, and looking around, everyone seems to just be kind of like doing their own thing. You know, no, I mean, obviously, no one's screamed at us and attacked us yet. So, I want to say, looking around, it seems as though things seem to be fine here. So I'm glad we did come and investigate, because we were just in the capital to the north of here, and let me tell you, it seems that everyone thinks that all druids are kind of going on these attacks, and that's very clearly not what's happening. But you seem to also know about them. So, is there any information you'd like to share with us? A problem that we could maybe work together to solve?
Yes. Would you care to enter the camp? He'll
Yes,
kind of
if you'll have us.
walk you guys in. If you guys join, you guys can. Yeah. If you guys enter in, the mosquito. He'll kind of like clap his hands, and like another like person will take his spot watching the front, or the north, whatever. There's not really like walls. Basically, he'll walk you guys in. There's like a kind of central like gathering area, like tree stumps, or like logs turned over to like sit on, and like a central like fireplace that kind of always has like a pot going on it. There's young kids running around, and looks like pretty like average little commune, maybe like 100 200 people. It's still relatively good sized. Not all of them are like wearing like druidic like clothing or anything like that, but seems like it's mainly like a like druid area, I guess. I don't know how to describe it really. Yeah, he'll take you guys in, sit you guys down, offer you guys lunch, I guess. Probably like sun's about to start going down or so it's like early dinner, late lunch, whatever you want to call it. If you guys take it, you guys can.
I will, yeah, gladly.
Everyone else?
Yes, I will.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are poisoned. No, I'm just kidding. God, fucking mosquito. Really want to smack it. It's flying right in front of me. Yeah, it is lamb stew, and it is not nearly as good as Helena's. You guys are all very disappointed, and -1 inspiration for the. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to show. I'm not going to show that.
Yeah, it's okay. Helena's, after eating Helena's lamb stew, you guys just can't have lamb stew without it being good. Yeah, he'll kind of explain what's going on. Basically, I'm gonna do it out of character. The druids that you see around town are all druids of like the land circle, and then all the ones that have kind of turned are druids of the moon. Kakreo, give me. Hold on, okay, let me figure this out. Who was born like 25 years ago, and so on and so forth, like 20 to 25 years ago? And who was born
I think
recently?
I'm the oldest.
I think I was also born like in that range though.
Dami?
Yeah.
When were you born? Like, were you born just before this adventure started, or were you born like years ago?
Years ago.
Okay, like beginning of time, like 25 years ago, or how are you doing it?
It's not at the beginning of time. It's just pretty recent, probably around think I was 21 years.
Okay. And then Zarian, you're like 24, 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Valmeen, you would not know it then. Basically, around 25 years ago, basically the big like wars and whatnot came to an end. The cause of that end, though, was partially due to the Druids. The Druids kind of managed to like end slavery in a way in this area, or around the whole country. Basically, the ley lines was a torn up, like not figment, but like magical vein running across all the lands. So the ley lines were disrupted in multiple areas around the area that caused basically the moon druids to go a little crazy, and it also opened up passageways to the Underdark. During this time, it was common for drow and other species from the Underdark to come up to the above ground land and basically take slaves and take people, and basically other countries would like blame other countries instead of blaming the drow or so on and so forth. And this caused like huge wars for many years. So basically people were thinking like these other countries are just stealing our people and so on and so forth. So basically, he'll explain that when the meteors fell, one of them happened to land on a ley line in this area, and it was disturbed. The Moon Druids sought out this as they are from the Underdark in my universe, and they are like, from now on, they have been above ground. They were one of the leading causes to like help seal the ley lines, and so. Now they primarily live above ground, and since this like ley line disturbance, like a surge of like kind of power and like emotions and anger kind of welled up again in front of them, and they kind of lost control. So during this time, they've gone a little crazy, and when they went to basically like look out for this like ley line, they like searched out for the ley line. They found the ley line, and they saw just basically a like wizard in that area walking away. So they assume it was humans that were responsible for this, and they kind of blame the humans for all this, like all of their issues now, and they've kind of sought revenge. The druids of the land are unaffected. Unafflicted is just the moon druids.
Gotcha. All right, gang. So
my guy didn't get any of that then, because he's only 2 weeks old.
Valmeen and you would not quite understand. I should have had you over history check. I forgot. But yeah, basically this would be like common knowledge of like when you guys were born. You would have like kind of seen this a little bit. Valmeen, you kind of didn't catch any of this if you were 21 or so. Kakrelio, you were like a week and a half old, so no.
Nothing.
Nada. So yeah, for the most part, this like area has been in like peace for the past like 24 or 25 years.
Cool.
Until this inciting incident.
Yep. Brought on by your parents.
Yeah, but say so. When like we kind of go over the like, okay, so this is stuff that he just went over to us, and so Zarian and I kind of like we're like, oh yeah, like we know about that, but this is like news to Kakrelio and Valmeen. Kind of, that's like, but like he didn't say that's just kind of giving us a backstory, or did he not give us that whole backstory?
Basically, like, I should have had you all make history checks. This is basically like history you would have known. I forgot to ask for the history check rolls. If you guys want to make them, you can. But for the most part, I'll just give it to you. Like this is why like no big wars or anything like that have happened while you guys have spent your time in heaven. So it would be pretty common knowledge.
Risk for the biscuit.
So no, that's fair. No, I mad respect. So, Honor, what happened? What changed? What's going on? Like obviously this has, from what we've gathered, this hasn't been happening up until recently. It started about 4 days ago. Do you know anything that might have caused this? We heard about the meteors that fell from the sky. Does it have anything to do with that? Did one land in the area nearby?
Yes, one landed just north. The ley line had been damaged. A few of my council have fixed the ley line, but it appears to be weakened. We assume that there's multiple fractures in the ley lines that follow, and we are a little spread thin to fix them all by our own.
Well, that's definitely why we're here, to help kind of solve the situation. And it definitely seems like we came here at first to solve the situation of druids attacking people on the roads, but it seems that we would also be assisting you guys. I'm sure you guys haven't had an easy time during all of this. Do you think there's any way we could collaborate? Because unfortunately, I don't think we would be well versed enough in the magics that go into fixing the ley line, but we could offer our support. I know you're spread thin, so if there's anywhere we can help to assist you in any way in doing that, whether we go along with you and provide support there, or if you need us to do something else so that you can allocate more druids to fixing the ley line, we came here to solve this issue. So whatever I'm not going to speak for my compatriots. They obviously, if they have questions or concerns, they can speak up. But if I do speak for myself when I say I'm at least here to do what is necessary to solve this issue.
He'll look to the rest of the party and see what they're thinking.
I will nod and sort of step to where Velius is and be like, yes, stand with my friend.
And then the other two.
Vilma?
Yeah.
Big old cuck.
The Wellwater gang sticks together, and I'll
Huge
step over.
cuck.
He'll nod. The Wellwater gang. Yes. And basically,
Water from the earth, baby.
yeah, he'll stand up and kind of wave you all to a tent, and bring it up. If you guys follow him, you guys will get brought there. Basically, he will open up a map. Yeah, where did I put these ley lines? Okay, basically, there's a main forked ley line in this kingdom to your south. Basically, how the way it goes is here. That way. Alright, ignore that, like, U-shaped one. Basically, the ley line runs straight down. That's been damaged. The one that's already been fixed up here is just north of Wallace, and it has been fixed. Basically, he'll kind of show a drawing of this ley line, and inform you kind of the pathway. And so you guys can keep this on your map or whatever if you guys want. And it'll kind of be your guide of where the ley lines are. But he does not have any clue on where the fractures are. But he has a little, like, guiding rod. So he will give y'all a, or dowsing rod or whatever it's called. Two little like, stick things that, like, point you in the right direction. So one of y'all can add that to your sheet. And he will inform you that basically concentrating on these two rods will focus it on ley line energy, and if there is a strong enough current, it will pull you in that direction very abruptly. So the fractures in ley line will basically have ley line energy kind of spewing out of them a little bit, and you'll be able to kind of be pointed in that direction.
And how do we fix these ley lines? Will a druid be accompanying us, or is there a simple way that even us travelers can fix these ley lines?
Sometimes channeling energy back into that ley line can fix it, and then he'll kind of explain the ways of fixing ley lines. Let me find my ley line.
Yeah, however long it takes for him to, like, drill it into us, Velius will, like, take the time to, like, do his best to absorb what to do.
Yeah.
To fix this.
let's go ahead and take a break here. About another hour. in, so,
Perfect. That works out.
Make another drink, go
really
to the bathroom, do what you guys need.
Yeah,
and I
both
will
of
have
those
all the
things.
ley line info for you guys when you come back.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
Bye-bye.
Be right back. Hashtag justice for Pimp Smith.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divine Journey. All right, we're picking back up at the commune. Is that what it was calling it? It's calling it commune, right?
Yeah, commune.
The
That's a
commune.
good word for it.
And we were being informed on ley lines.
Yes, sir.
He will pass on the info that channeling magical energy into these ley lines can fix them. A non-magical way, though, is the Mayflower during the night.
Oh, does this Mayflower get used up during this, or is it just used during?
The ley lines will absorb it and slowly begin to regrow.
Gotcha. All right. Well.
And he has plenty of Mayflower with him.
Okay. Good. Yeah. I have a Mayflower in my hair. I would be really upset if I had to use it, but if push come to shove, we can.
Yeah, if you have it in your hair, then he would have pointed it out upon seeing it, or not upon seeing it, but like upon mentioning the Mayflower. And he has plenty more to give you guys. I didn't give you like any like details on this. Like I just kind of said it was like a white daisy or lily or something like that. Right?
Yeah, it's like a white flower. It's kind of the flower of the area in Ewok.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's like white leaves with like kind of you said kind of like a reddish interior.
Yeah.
Like, but other than that, it's fairly plain. I remember you saying that, but like that's why the doors were like that's where its beauty comes from. It's just like
Simple.
It's simple but elegant.
Yeah, and he has plenty to give out. How would he give this to you? The flower. How would you keep a flower like alive? I guess he'd give y'all like.
I mean, you can just like if they're freshly picked, he can just like
Put it
flower.
under your ear, in your hair.
Well, not even that. You can just put it in like a satchel that he can give us.
Yeah, I'd say they last a while. They'd probably last a few weeks.
Yeah. As long as they weren't picked like several days
Yeah.
ago or like multiple weeks ago, then they should be fine. Speaking of which, that probably means my flower is wilting.
I'm gonna say they last. We'll give it a D20. 20 days. They last 2 weeks. So, yours is coming up on its end. It's on its last lives. A couple petals have started to fall. You'll point it out and say like that one is probably no good anymore, but we have plenty more. And you'll give y'all each like 5 or so, like negligible weight. You guys can just add it, and just add that you guys got it on what day? Today is the 6th, and it went another week, right? So today is the 12th, the end of the 12th. So let's just call it the 13th. Flowers on the 13th.
Okay. I just fucking spit. Oh damn. My notebook.
Are you good? Oh no.
I exhaled a lot through my nose and like an almost laugh, you could say, and it sprayed mixed drink all over my notes.
A brew.
Oh, jeez.
I did it again.
27th.
Stop making me laugh when I'm drinking.
We have fun here.
So those flowers will die on the 27th. And you guys have the dowsing rods. Who has the dowsing rods? And make sure it's on your character sheet.
He just handed them. Did anyone claim them, or can y'all go with me taking them?
You can have them.
Me take.
Go
Me
off,
take.
King.
Yeah, equipped dowsing rods. How much they weigh? Negligent weight. Perfect.
Same with the flowers.
All right. Oh yeah, 5. I'll just add more Mayflowers.
Yep.
6 Mayflowers.
Um,
Hopefully, I can save one of these and put it in my hair when we're done.
Yeah. He'll warn you though. With the moon druids going a little crazy, I fear that the Underdark may be open again. So be wary around some of the ley lines. For sure, that was where the passageways for the Underdark would be opened upon. Closing passageways to the Underdark can be tricky. The Paladins of Cheshire Manor are the ones that aided us in the closing of them 25 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Write it down.
Yeah.
Then you repeat it one more time. Cheshire Manor.
Yeah, the Paladin of Cheshire Manor. Cheshire, like the cat.
Manor. All right.
They would have more information on closing the portals. The few of us that have returned from there, it was a long and arduous journey.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and if you guys want you can use the dowsing rods and kind of figure out where you're gonna go.
Yeah. I say if everybody's ready, let's we can jump to it.
It is. You guys could spend the night here if you guys want. But it's kind of like mid-afternoon going into evening. Mid-afternoon.
I say we trek on.
Right.
Probably that was kind of towards the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I got dowsing rods in hand. I'm looking chipper, looking happy.
He's ready to douse.
Yeah, I'm gonna douse the fuck out of these rods.
Yeah. Do you guys go towards the main like ley line vein that's going straight up and down, or you guys head down to the one on Waco?
When I take the dowsing rods, it does any of that like does it just follow like the path? Or does it point to where it is like a weak spot in the ley line?
It'll pull you to like a strong like amount of ley line energy, and that would be the weak spot because all of the energy is escaping.
Yeah, because it's spilling out of it. Yes. I say probably just whichever's closest. Is that all right with y'all? I'm just gonna follow whatever it's pointing at. So,
yeah.
Whatever it locks onto first, I feel like is just where we're gonna go.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Field. Okay. It'll point you towards the south ley line. So if you want to, basically, it's pulling you straight towards like that direction. It's a little bit like twisty and turny, but basically it'll pull you down to that south ley line. Sure you guys don't run out of time. Do you guys want to go into the night, or what's the plan? Are you guys gonna stop at night?
I mean, yeah. How do y'all feel? I don't care either way. We can go. We can just go.
At
or
night,
we
if we
can...
find that we have even more options to heal it, so.
True. Yeah, I say we press on through the night then. That's totally right.
Let's walk down this big skinny man's body.
Okay. I guess this one can be deleted. You don't need country lines. Yeah. You guys get on that ley line, and immediately upon like hopping on that ley line, the dowsing rods, if you have them out, will adjust. If you don't have them out, they won't. So let me know if you have the dowsing rods out.
I have them out.
All right. The second you step on that ley line, basically they will shoot straight to the west, pointing along that main ley line vein. So assuming you keep following,
we're going.
We're
so
just following wherever they're going.
So it'd be about another mile in. So it'd be about 6 o'clock at night. Or going into the night. You will stumble across a crypt.
Cryptic.
Yeah. It is on the path of the ley line. It's not too far away from like the commune, and it's not too far away from the like central city out here, I guess. And if you guys want, you can explore the crypt. If not, you guys can keep following the ley line or keep following the dowsing rods or do whatever.
I see nothing to see here.
Yeah, like, does anything catch our eyes? Like, is anything like?
Or is it just like a crypt that's just
give me
part of
perception
the
checks.
town?
Yeah, but does something stand out?
Yeah, it could just be a crypt.
Just
Cryptic.
ruins in the night, you
Cryptic
know.
crypt.
Nothing. All right, perception.
Oh my
check.
god, his best perception check roll.
God damn. Okay, you just had to one up me there.
sorry. I'm sorry. I did one better than you. Literally
No,
the
it's,
only
it's fine. You know, Cuck will just cry in the corner.
plus the 7 on top.
I mean, nobody else needs to
Cheers.
roll if Velius is rolling that good, but you guys can if you want. Velius, it's a little weird. This crypt is kind of out in the forest by itself. Usually, like, the forest or the crypt would be like part of a tavern, or not part of a tavern, part of a town, or like around like a big like manor or something like that. And for the most part, you guys just see trees around you, so it's a little like weird that it's just kind of out here by itself. And upon closer inspection, the door to the crypt is open, which is not common.
Do we want to? Something is off about this, and I feel as though we should at least investigate a little bit. And if a cursory glance yields nothing, then we can be on our way. But I feel as though something is definitely amiss, and we should check this out.
Let's get in that crypt. Grave digging, here we come.
All right.
I mean, we don't have to.
No,
Yo,
I think we should. I'm just not that,
I don't know about grave digging. I just think something is up about this crypt.
If we find something of value, you know, it's fine.
We can
too.
talk about it. I don't think Kakarelio, all
We'll
I'm
cross
saying
that
is,
bridge when we get there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I just don't want you to also assume that we've already crossed the bridge when we most definitely have not. So let's take a little stroll and
It's
go
a
look.
future problem, but we'll,
Yeah, that we'll talk about.
it's in the future.
Anyway, yeah, in the near future, the very near future.
Make sure you
Time's
guys
relative.
have your spell lists and everything like that sorted out. You guys have had plenty of time to rest and get your traveling spells and all that stuff
Yeah,
sorted out.
Y'all.
What are you doing with a gun bag or ammo box right now, Jason?
I'll put them into my bag.
Big arrow going.
Nice
Elio
and safe.
Ammo box.
You know, just insulated by a nice blanket, little bulletproof vest so nothing can hurt him. He's safe in there.
Perfect.
Please don't kill him.
Who has night vision and whatnot?
I have dark vision.
Jason?
I'm looking around. I don't think I have anything special.
Lanterns and whatnot? I think.
I'm about to say I'm holding the dowsing rod, so I'm definitely, and I can see in the dark. So.
I don't have a lantern.
Yeah, but say I think everyone. Wait, Jason.
Oh
you're-
no,
'cause you're-
actually,
yeah, Jason,
skulking.
You are
Dim
half.
light doesn't impose disadvantage on oh no, it's wisdom and perception.
What's
you're-
your night
you're a
vision
half-
range, Velius? 60?
Yeah, 60 feet as if it were bright, and darkness as if it were dim. So dim light is just black and white. Like I can't make out colors, but I can see. I'm pretty sure, Jason, because you're half elf, you also have dark vision.
It never told me to put it in here.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll double check to make sure, but.
Could I just make a wisdom or a perception check to see if I can see in this light? Because dim light wouldn't give me disadvantage on that. That way we could just nip it in the
You
bud
have
and just
dark
say,
vision. You have the same vision as I do.
Okay.
Dim light as if it were. You can see in dim light as if it were bright, and darkness as if it were dim for 60 feet.
Nice.
Alright. And then
I think everyone has. I think because tieflings have dark vision as well, and then I think
Yeah.
dragonborn also have dark vision.
That's a non-issue then. Make sure y'all's tokens can see accordingly.
Actually, no. Megan's the only one that can't see.
Dragonborns don't.
Queen.
Dragonborns do not. Everyone else does. Worry not. Sarai and I will help you.
Yeah, I'm also cold-blooded, so I'm like freakishly cold, you guys. Come on.
We'll figure it out.
Just swallow my.
Stop. Be gone, you furry demon.
Okay, let me know if this works. Might not.
Oh. Let me zoom out so I can see where. I do not. We do not have vision.
Yeah, we have no vision.
Nada.
No. When you click on the tokens and you're doing the vision stuff, it's has sight. The vision around, like there should be a cone of vision, which normally for the most part, unless you're changing it, is like we've always treated it as 360. Just because like we don't treat the if you're looking in a certain direction because like you could be changing it at any point. And then produces light. So like if we have dark vision, we produce our light that is 60 is the full range, dim at
But would that be visible to everyone's token though, wouldn't it?
You apply it to each person's token, but it's not produced. It's something where like can see the light that they like give off, but other people can't see. You can make it individual to each token to where like I can only see my light and not.
I guess that'd probably be like token settings. You might be able to see everyone since you have control of everyone.
I don't have control as a GM, so I can't set it.
Well, I'm saying you have control of everyone's
I
token.
would see everyone's because I can see. Yeah, probably.
Might ruin the immersion for you. Zarian, you can't see it all either?
Mm-mm.
I can't see anything. Yeah.
Get rid of it.
I can help walk you through it once I
thought I had
get
it all
an idea.
sorted out. If you want to come over to the stream, you can.
Yeah, let me look.
So
like double click on my token. Or yeah, any token. Okay, vision. Oh, is this oh okay, yeah, this is the new version. Because it says easily convert your I'm familiar with the old version, so I have no idea this new version. So yeah, if you want to what this is can you turn on oh yeah, night vision is turned on. Interesting. Yeah, the lighting, the dynamic lighting was always something that like was a little finicky, but once you got the hang of it, you could make do. Let's see. Here, let me go back and look. No, I'm not seeing anything. Turn off token emits light.
I mean, that's what I had on you before.
Yeah. I'm just gonna refresh this real quick.
Can this be solved with the Google search?
Yeah, they have like a whole little like wiki page of it. It's just a little obnoxious to deal with sometimes. But yeah, I haven't used the new version because they were like every time I had played, they were talking like for literally like a year and a half. They were like, the new version's coming, babes, and we're like, but the old version's okay. And they're like, the new version's gonna be great. And I'm like, is it gonna be okay? And then you've turned the it's not the map settings, right? Like you haven't.
Oh, maybe it is map settings.
Yeah, because the page has to be set to to be a dynamic lighting where it turns off all the light and you set the dynamic light. Yeah. And then with this, you can go into the paint tool and draw walls that we can't see past.
I got some vision now.
Yeah, I got vision now. We can see through walls.
Yeah.
That's a big key factor. All right.
How does the paint thing work?
When you go to the paint thing, there should be like one that's set, or go to the layer where you can adjust the layer, and there should be dynamic lighting. Then anything you draw on this layer is a wall that the light stops at. So if you do it just along, yeah, so like we can't see around that now. Yeah, there you go. If anything, this was always like making the map was super fun, and then
making
it took
it
a long
work
time, but was rewarding. And drawing all the dynamic lighting afterwards was always a fucking nightmare. I was like, God, I hate this. I hate this so much. But then when you get it all done and it works, you're like, I'm a god. Like I literally, I have created a world, and thus, and now on this 7th day I rest. Like I'm here. I have given life to this room. People can't see past this wall. You got to peek around the corner, dummy. Like it's awesome. It's so great.
All right.
I love it so much.
It's not perfect, but it'll do for now.
Yeah.
Zorion, is
Now
yours
you know.
dim or no?
Um,
Or can you see like everything perfectly?
Most people who don't have dark vision can at least see 10 feet.
Yeah, I put hers
in
at
dark.
20, and
Okay.
you should be able to see like a little bit of a circle like around you, I guess. No? Yes? Maybe?
okay, I can wait. Okay, I can see
Zoom all the
like
way out. Can you see us?
yeah, I can see all of us and like the steps, and then like
You should be able to see like
it's
right here.
basically like an yeah, I can see that. I can see over. Am I
That's
pinging?
yeah, my vision
so
goes
you-
to there as well.
So you have
You need
everyone's-
to now turn off the fact that we make light. Because now we just have night vision. And so like what this is that we produce light. So you can make tokens produce light if you want to
I got
put
it.
like a torch that we carry or drop.
Yeah.
And then that way, even if we walk up on it, we can see past it because the light is there. But if you take away that we make light, we still have our vision, our night vision, but Megan can't see because that's how you do it. Like if we were holding a torch, you could say that our token gives off light so that
Yeah, I
like
got it.
wherever we move, we hold the torch.
That's everyone. Limited field. Still looks like you just have like full vision.
I can see my own token, and that's it.
Okay. That's about right then.
Just your token, and you can't see like around.
You see
or
everyone
anything.
else right now.
Nope, black,
we-
and then myself.
I would click on her and say has night vision and just do 10 feet because that is like what 5e get. Like people can see about 5 feet. Just make the dim light start immediately. And so then unless it's magical darkness, most people can sort of make out where they are in the dark for the most part.
Right?
The given is 10 feet.
Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
You
now
see
I
everyone
can
second?
see a little circle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's exactly
Go.
what it should be.
All right. You guys enter. It is fairly dark down here. You guys have a little bit of light as you guys come in, but for the most part, it doesn't look like it's too bright past that.
All right. Do we notice anything as we enter the crypt? Like any sounds, a draft, any kind of weird something like weird bad vibes? Anything that we notice?
Give me perception checks.
Let's ride. I got my spells out.
Should
Whoops.
I? Because I can't see anything.
No, unless you want to make it a disadvantage. Or...
No, it's fine.
That's ammo box, baby.
I guess you could technically hear. So if you want to make it one.
Okay, yeah, I'll do disadvantage.
The walls will ooze green slime. Wait, they always do that. But what was that third thing?
Will.
You did only a little worse than ammo box.
Of course.
Ammo box is like, I see things you don't. I
Yeah.
see everything.
Velius, you can kind of see like a little bit of mud here and there, like someone's been through here like relatively recently, like at least in the past like few days. Other than that, you can't really see anything or hear anything else.
Okay, well, folks, there's judging from the outside, it looked like derelict, right? Or did it look well kept?
It looked pretty well kept.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. Well, gang, it seems like a few people have been here, but it doesn't seem like anyone's here right in this moment. Do we want to continue?
Yes.
That's
I want to, as I look around, to ask, can I tell that Zorion's like squinting to see?
Yeah, you can tell.
I want to offer my hand out to Zorion's and be like, I will help you if you need. And it's hard to see down here.
Thank you.
Uh,
I take your hand and I hold it so tight.
excellent. You know what? Cucrelio, do you think we'd be sneaking around down here? Or do you think it doesn't
don't-
it seems like people were here a few days ago, but definitely not recently from what I can
I'd-
see.
From what I'm seeing, I don't see any reason to be skulking around. I mean, it's
Okay.
for all we know, it's
Uh,
just something that's off. Yeah,
Then
just a little off in here.
I will briefly let go of. I'm gonna store the dowsing rods. Briefly let go of Zorian's hand, and I'm gonna take out my lamp and fill it with oil, and light it. Which this isn't. It's not a hooded lamp. I have just a regular lamp, which makes a difference because it's not a cone of light. It is.
Didn't you give that away?
No, I had two. Believe it or not. Yeah, I brought two. Because I didn't. I was like, you know what? You never know when we're gonna need another lamp. And it should tell me exactly. Lamp is bright light in a 15-foot radius, dim light for an additional 30 feet. And it burns 6 hours on 1 flask of oil. So I have 4 flasks, so we got 6 hours in this lamp.
Okay.
If you want to give
60-30?
me, it's 45 total. It starts dimming after 15, and it's a full circle.
15 bright and then
15 bright, and then
30 dim.
30 dim, and then you can just give that light to me, and I'll be holding the lamp. So Megan, you should be able to see a little bit more now once it updates.
Okay.
But once I finish lighting the lamp, I'll hold my hand out for Zorian, regardless.
I'm also, as we're kind of entering.
Zorian, can you see a bunch?
I can see a little bit more. Dimmer.
There you go. And then I hold my hand out to Zorian.
No, thank you.
As we're entering, I'm also gonna lay a bunch of ball bearings down on the steps behind us and just say, just in case anyone follows us in.
What if some poor family coming to pay respects to their dead slip and fall down the stairs and die?
Can you really put a price on safety? For us.
Velius turns, looks back down the stairs, does not turn back to look at Cakrelio, lets out a deep sigh, and then gently tugging Zorian along, starts walking down the stairs.
I'll put 100 of them on the stairs behind us.
Zorian, don't die.
You guys can proceed as you like.
Since he's in my backpack, I'm just gonna put ammo box over here.
You're moving me.
Yes, I am. We're holding hands. So unless you say you break away, I'm gonna move you with me.
Whee!
Look how fun this is. Is there any? I mean, it's a crypt. I'm assuming it smells like damp, or is it like dry in here?
Just a little musty. But it's still pretty like well kept crypt. It's not like dilapidated really or anything like that.
Nice.
And yeah, it's like very big.
Yeah, I'm moving one by one because I don't want to like come up on anything. I'm assuming I'm slowly walking, looking around for things, making sure nothing seems out of place. Are there any? Is it just like stone walls, mud floors, or are there any like
dirt floors? A little bit of gravel here and there. Yeah, and you'll kind of see just like an altar up above, and it has like a little bit of a stone statue, a female holding a sword on top of it.
Do we recognize this visage?
Give me a history check at disadvantage.
All right, disadvantage. History check. Ooh.
Zorian, you can give me one as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
I turn to Zorian and go, me no.
Yeah, you guys can't quite put your like tongue on it. It's like it's there, but you kind of don't quite know. Maybe you're just a little too young to remember. But for her to have this big of a crypt and her statue to be at the front of it, she must have been either very powerful or very well known or something. And there's a little
sort of.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, oh, go ahead. I would say, are there any sort of like signs or engravings or plaques on the statue?
No.
Okay.
And there's like some stuff around like this big ass room. It's not just a room. I just didn't have time to add like junk.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna look around.
There's like
and be
tables and some other
murals?
stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like your like. It's like your wake room. Like if you were to like be burying someone, this is like where like everyone would gather. The body would be like presented here and so on and so forth. So this is like kind of like a big gathering area. There's some tables around the outsides and so on and so forth, but
Gotcha.
nothing like too special. Nothing to like steal or anything like that.
Are there? I'm gonna kind of walk again. Zorion, at any point, if you want to break off from me, you are more than welcome. I'm just walking around, so unless you pull away from my hand, I will continue to drag you with me.
Drag away.
So I'm gonna kind of move
Drag it.
this way. Are there?
Sorry.
Are there any like murals or any kind of like pieces of parchment or anything that would like give us more insight? Either like, do we see this visage of this woman anywhere else in this crypt, or any other identifying marks or symbols or iconography?
There'd be like a couple like paintings around of like some old men, older women, but they aren't this woman that's in the statue. Probably like the founding members of the family or something like that, something along those lines. A couple
Gotcha.
paintings here and there around the room.
All right. Well, if there's no like plaques or anything, I guess we'll just continue. I'm just continuing to walk around. Yeah, just looking around at stuff. So, Cucrelio, Valmine, Zorion.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
Ooh, guys, there's another passageway. Yeah. Shall we continue deeper?
I think so.
We shall.
Is anyone scared? Like Sloinks? It's okay. It's okay, Zorion. We're right here.
I don't know why mine keeps pinging every time.
Are you holding too long?
Just
Yeah,
clicking.
if you hold too long before you move, like if you click and then move real quick, it won't ping. But if you click and hold and then move, it makes the ping like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so
Alright,
this,
yeah.
as you stumble across it, it'll be an altar with all the 7 gods on it.
Neat.
Do we notice anything else in here now that we're kind of like further into the crypt? Any other like? I want to take a brief moment to pause. And now that we've kind of made our way into the crypt, are there any other sounds, noises, smells that are new compared to what we previously sensed?
Sure. Everyone make me a perception check because Ryan's still. You can kind of see now. Just make me a normal perception check, everyone.
Okay.
I'm glad I took the the observant trait. Actually, no. I think this is just from my natural wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, about me. Coming in clutch. She's like, wait a minute.
Y'all can all sense like a faint breeze coming out from the left side, the south side. So a faint breeze coming from that side,
someone's coughing
coming
down
out of the like crypt. So it was a faint breeze. Basically, the walls kind of slow down around this corner, and it kind of fades away.
Do you guys feel that?
Yes. What are we?
Other than that, you guys will
Sorry?
see like the altar has relatively like fresh flowers on it. One of which is a mayflower, and there is a bunch of like adornments on Eltak, which is the like chief deity, the center god.
I'm actually going to, for a moment, Zorion, don't panic. I'm going to let go of your hand. And I'm going to step up and take the sort of wilted mayflower from my hair and set it on the altar.
In front of anyone specific, or just in the middle of the altar?
I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to go for... Man, actually, I didn't think this would be a tough decision, but now I kind of am trying to figure out who exactly I want. I'm gonna do with Zaim's sister. Oh God, sorry, it starts with a K. I can't.
Kendale.
Kendale. I'm gonna put it in front of Kendale, and then just not super ceremoniously, but just set it down like respectfully, gently, and then come back and offer my hand back to Zorion.
And I take it.
All right. And then look to everyone else and be like, howdy gang. Do y'all feel that light breeze coming from that away? Well, I'm trying to lighten the mood. It's because someone among us is a little scared. I'm trying to keep things light and happy.
Yeah.
We're fine. We got light, and we're all with our friends and our buddies. I want to give Zorion's hand a big old squeeze.
And I will squeeze back.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 squeezes.
You know what? Every squeeze is reciprocated. So the second squeeze gets another squeeze from Velius. But shall we investigate?
Guys.
I asked you a question and you laughed at me.
I didn't want to interrupt that moment y'all were having.
Yeah, that's
You can squeeze our hands too.
Yeah, do you want to? I'm holding this lamp, but I'll squeeze your hand if you want.
Please don't.
Okay, well, shall we continue on down that path, or do y'all want to go down the other path?
Let's follow or if it's fine with y'all. Sorry, my accent changed there for some reason.
Yeah, your voice it's something about the air in the crypt. I understand. It makes me
must be
makes
that
me
drafts.
talk like this. This is how I talk down in the crypt now.
Let's follow that draft. If that's cool with y'all.
Yeah, that's great. That was a bit, by the way. I'm
Wow.
not gonna talk like that. And then Velius takes the lantern and starts walking.
Neo.
Meow. Still like blank hallways, no adornments or banners or any weird like mosaics or anything.
Banners here and there. Nothing like too specific. Just like colorful banners with like a little bit of like rippling and whatnot.
Gotcha. And everything looks well. Nothing like torn or tattered. Everything's like well kept.
Yeah, until you kind of get around this corner.
Gotcha. Okay.
You'll see there's like some rubble and a hole in this wall.
Obviously not like intentional. It looks like
Right.
okay.
And as you kind of like look down a little bit, you can kind of see like the remnants of like a light down that way.
I can see that there's a fork. Do I know which way the light? Like which?
It comes from both sides.
Okay. Guys, do y'all see that? I want to kind of like.
And there's a big door at the end. If you can kind of see it, I don't know if you guys can.
I can see to about like right here.
Oh, I'm sorry, the other side.
And then right here.
To the left.
Yeah, I can. This is how far I can see down into each tunnel.
Okay.
Oh, down this way. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is how far. Like right here.
I can see it here.
To where? You're not pinging. If you're pinging.
I am.
Oh no. Oh yeah. No. You got to make it to where that token we don't have sight. It just produces light. We can see that token.
Oh.
If there is a light on it, then we can see the light like in the we just anyway.
Whatever you guys can see like there's a light back there.
Yeah. Guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna freeze up and stop when I see the light, and then kind of like relay that information. Quick squeeze to Zorion's hand, turn around. Guys, there's a light up ahead. Down this kind of cavey, kind of like place. Just wanted to. Do y'all want to investigate?
I mean, that must be related to that something that was off with this place.
I'm sure it must. You know, I don't know how y'all want to proceed. Do we just want to like barge in there? Do we want to sneak around? How y'all feeling?
I've had no reason to be cautious so far.
Okay, then if y'all want, we can just walk in there. Everybody else okay with that?
Yes, that sounds good. As long as we're, I feel like I trust you guys. Seems good.
You know what, Cucurelli, lead the way. I will be right behind you. Oh, he's zooming. Oh my goodness gracious, he's moving so quick. He has no fear.
Yeah, as you get around the corner, you can see, looks like a knight, And he's kind of just
Paladin of Cheshire Manor.
he's just sitting in a chair, staring away from you guys, not even paying attention to you guys, even though the lights come into the room. I don't know if it counts as investigation check or a perception check. Just go ahead and give me perception checks.
Okay.
Yeah, Velius says, like, the god of dreams. You'd easily be able to tell once you see this guy. He's just passed the fuck out. He's sleeping. He's just sleeping down here in the crypts.
Guys, that guy's 100% asleep right now. In this cave in the crypt.
That's a little strange.
I feel like that's kind of a little like sussy baka move. Like Sorry, I didn't say that out loud. That was a mind thing.
Maybe we should. I'm gonna take the reins from Mr. Baka.
Sorry, I slammed my peanut in the car door today, and it really just.
But maybe we should get a little closer and see if we can, like, I don't know, just look at him, see what's going on with him.
No, that's totally understandable. I respect that. Josh, can we, as we move a little bit, you know what? If he's asleep, I'm gonna start sneaking a little bit. I'm personally gonna start sneaking.
Sure.
I don't know about y'all.
Your past trace has worn off.
Yes, it has.
So you do not have that.
That's fine.
Yeah, you guys can try and approach quietly if you guys would like to roll for it.
I would like to get closer to get a better look at this guy's.
Yeah. Everyone that's going to
armor.
proceed further, roll stealth checks. Is it? Okay. The two of y'all can proceed.
Wait, sorry. I just had to load mine.
Valmy.
Val.
Oh, no.
All right. Valmeen, this is probably the first time you've ever used your, like, dark vision. Even though there's a lantern in front of you, you kind of just started, like, looking backwards, like you wanted to, like, experience, like, this dark vision. You've never really used it, so you're getting to, like, kind of get the full experience. You've been able to use it, like, in the taverns and whatnot, like, at night, but you've never had the true experience of just, like, in the, like, heat of the moment. And as you're, like, walking backwards, like, at this full experience, not looking at, like, the lights in front of you, you trip over this rock and fall backwards. And it's pretty loud. And the paladin wakes up. And he'll go, huh? Who's there?
That's you. Gabrielio.
Balma's the one that fell over.
I know,
wasn't
but you're the one right up front. You should probably
draws
say
his sword.
something. Gabrielio.
Oh, sorry for disturbing you. We were just, we were looking for a place to sleep as well.
In my family's crypt?
Oh, your family's crypt.
Oh my.
Yes. We noticed you were sleeping, and it just seemed so comfortable and serene in here. And
If I notice that his light is getting closer,
I'm gonna
to
start drawing my
Gabrielio around the corner- No, wait.
Oh, I mean, sorry. Have you seen this? Never mind.
Gabrielio, it seems you found someone. Hello. Sir?
Friend, this was someone else who was gonna sleep in here.
Sir, wait, sir?
Who are you people?
Huh? Oh, I am Wellington, and this is my compatriot Cuck, and my other compatriots, Ema, and I call her I am, and Valma, and we are actually we were traveling through the woods on a mission, you could say. We were adventurers, and we happened upon this beautifully well kept crypt in the middle of the forest, and I hate to say it, but curiosity got the best of us. And I couldn't help but overhear this is your family's crypt.
It'll be
Sir?
really awkward. He will say, I can see your mouth moving and no words come out. It's best you not lie to me.
Oh, he got you.
Okay, out of character. What did I lie about?
Everything. Your names, your reason you're here.
Oh,
Everything.
Oh,
Almost everything you said was a lie.
we're so used to living
Besides,
the lie.
because I was
besides,
curious.
yeah, besides you being here for his family script. That was the only thing. Like
Yeah, but
coming to his
say-
family script.
are-
That was the only thing he
yeah,
heard
but
you
say-
say.
Okay.
He read through us wanting to sleep here.
Yep.
Damn.
Listen. I apologize, sir.
What are your names?
And I'm gonna pause for a moment, squeeze Ryan's hand like 45 times, and then I go, sir, I apologize, but I cannot divulge our names. It is for our own safety that I can't do that. If this offends you or causes any problems between us, we can leave immediately and get out of your hair. But I cannot jeopardize our safety, and I apologize.
Y'all aren't from around here, I guess. Then.
No, we are not.
All right. Let's take a little break here.
Ooh.
Get things set up.
Just like,
Okay.
oh, uh-oh.
We'll be back in 5-ish, and we'll wrap up the session
sure.
pretty quickly after that.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right, bye.
All right. Be right back.
All right. Where were we? I forgot. Welcome back to Adventure.
Yeah. So yeah, you go ahead and do that. Sorry.
All right. I forgot where were we at. I just kind of cut us off. Fuck, I forgot what we were doing.
I can tell you.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me know. What were we doing?
So he came up to us. He was asking us. He called us out on a lie, both implied Cucurellio's complete lie and partially my lie.
Pretty much all.
I then started being like, I apologize for it. Said I couldn't state our names because otherwise then we would be in danger. And then said that we could, if it offended him or was perceived slight on him in any way, that we would leave immediately in order to be like as a way of apologizing for intruding on his family crypt. And then I said, or he started walking towards us, and the last thing he said was like, so you're not from around here. And then Pimp Smimp so accurately said, yeah, we're not from around the family crib. Which was a classic. Good job, Pimp Smimp. Someone's got to have viewer engagement.
All right. Yeah. As this happens, he doesn't seem to be approaching you guys aggressively or anything like that. He just kind of seems to eye you guys down. And he says, I can respect a little bit of cryptic behavior. No pun intended.
Funny joke. Yep. I'll give a slight nod and go like, not really. That didn't happen. I take it back. Wow.
And why don't all of y'all make me perception checks as you guys, except for Valmeen. Can you see him, Valmeen?
Valmeen's on the ground. She hasn't gotten back up from falling.
Half your movement to stand up.
Man, I'm killing it with the perception checks today. Thank God. Cucurellio, no.
It's all right.
Sorry, it takes a long time to load up when I switch over when I click the.
Hey,
It's
look
worse
at
than
that. It's the hand holding. You feel it. You can sense anything.
Yeah, I can smell everything now.
Actually, wait. Can you even see him fully?
He's
Zorian, can you see him?
I can,
Okay.
but I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to. Does that make
Oh
sense?
no,
yeah,
he has a lantern. He has a lantern. Sorry.
Yeah, I have the lantern, and he also
has a
tor- he
lantern.
is-
Yeah.
mhm.
Zorian and Velius, you guys can see his armor is very well adorned. He seems to be a paladin, as I said before, a holy warrior, some would say. and he has a holy symbol on his armor. With your perception checks, you guys can see that holy symbol. It is a smile of grinning teeth.
Ooh,
Um,
Cheshire.
Yeah, the Cheshire. This is the symbol of Eltak, the god of victory and madness. Yeah, wanted to give you all that tidbit. What do y'all do? What do y'all say to him? He seems to be indifferent towards y'all. Seems a little on edge, but yeah.
If he's on edge, I say, I'll speak up and say, sir, if this is your family crypt, then we are obviously intruding, and so if you would like, we can vacate the premises. We saw the crypt, and all to be being completely honest with you, we were just curious. It seemed a little out of place in our journey after traveling through a lot of just vacant woods for a long time, for most of the day, honestly. Seeing a crypt out this far and so secluded piqued our curiosity, and we had to come and check it out. I assure you, we meant no harm, and we're just investigating. Seeing a light on in a crypt that seemed empty also piqued our interest, and thus we came down here. So if us being here offends you, we will leave without question. We meant no harm.
I don't think there's any lies, was there?
You
said traveling.
Unless you check the joke conversation where Cucrelio said, we'll steal things, but I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because you assumed we'd steal things, and I feel like we would talk about it.
I didn't hear any of that, though.
If Cucrelio said this, that would be a lie. I think Velia's saying it, that's not a lie, because I would have argued against stealing shit from a crypt.
Yeah, okay. He'll nod and you'll say, something brought you here. I don't know if it was fate or what, but come with me. And he'll turn around if you...
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I would like to, as we're kind of following, kind of whisper to whoever's closest. I guess Zorion and Velmy. I guess everyone's kind of close.
and he sheathes his sword as he turns around.
Guys, I just remember. It just came to me. One of my tarot, or I guess one of the group's tarot cards readings mentioned the paladin and said, during time of sleep, another artifact has been discovered in hands of one rightfully just. So this may be one of the tarot readings.
Oh,
I want to whisper back, all the more reason to follow this man and figure out what's going on.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. No. I just thank you for bringing that up, because I wasn't think about that. No. I'm not. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're on the same page. I just we're good. Yeah. Let's go.
that's a good point.
Yo.
Because mine was about the tomb of a specific woman of Eloise Carlton, and I mean we're in the crypt.
As you say Eloise Carlton, he'll turn around
Oh.
and he will ask, you know of my mother, but you do not know of our crypt?
I was told a prophecy that mentioned her name, and that it would be her tomb. That's all I knew. I'm so sorry if I have shown any disrespect.
What was this prophecy?
I was told that I would find an ally and something that I seek at the tomb.
What is it you're seeking?
Yeah, this is something that we wouldn't have an answer for. This is you, Zorion. What is it that you're seeking? This was your prophecy. Oh, the whole map just shifted.
Did y'all feel that?
I felt like the whole Earth moved about 10 feet to the right.
sorry, if you'll give me just a moment. I'm being sort of inaudibly heckled by this fox, so it's distracting me. But
He notices you're not lying when you say that.
Wow.
He looks quizzically at you. He says, "The fox."
Nervous. This is where Emma Box gets called the fuck out.
Fox doesn't like me. But anyway, I'm seeking many things. I seek to set things right in the grander scheme, and I seek to do right by my friends here, and in our journeys, and in the various things that we might want and need.
You'll just say, You'll turn back around towards this big ass pit in the middle of this like cavern. This is clearly not part of the crypt. And it is it looks like it would be almost like a sinkhole, and it looks like it would just drop straight down. But almost like a silky veil is on top of it. And you can't really see, like the light gets sucked up, and you can't really see any depth past like that top layer. And he'll ask y'all. Okay, well, if you say that, he won't ask y'all.
I'm just gonna, especially if I notice that light thing when I bring up the torch and his torch, I'm gonna be like, what is this? Sorry.
It's a portal in speaking, I guess you'll say.
A portal to where?
I have not gone through, and my only guess would be to a dark place. I thought these would all have been sealed up, but just recently I had noticed that our crypt had been destroyed in a way when I went to visit my mother's grave. And upon coming here, I noticed this hole. And if you guys will notice, like, there's a couple like dead bodies of like kind of creatures you guys have never seen before on the left side, and blood and whatnot and so yeah.
Are there any are there any rocks like on the ground?
No.
Like near? Yep. Can I pick up a? Oh, nope.
What if I threw a ball bearing into it?
There you go. Cucrelia reads mine. We're brothers.
Yeah. You know when like character in Valorant like throws their like ability through like the teleporter? That's exactly what it sounds like.
He was like womp, that hollow womp.
Yep.
Philius, I think they're at B.
Oh my god, are you sure they could? I think they might still be at A though.
Take away your inspiration.
Have you noticed anything that you've thrown? Have you thrown things in here before, or have you been studying this family pit?
This family pit. I don't think it's a family pit. I think it's a portal that happened to be near his family grave. A family pit. I apologize for my brother's choice of words, but I feel the question remains important.
He didn't sense a lie.
No, yeah, I feel like that brings it, if anything, aside from me, hopefully also a sigh from the paladin.
Yeah, this is pretty much it, just a sigh. He says, no, I have not thrown anything into my family pit.
By the way, could I ask for your name?
My name is, and as you say that, a hand begins to come through the portal.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
Ooh, oh. I'll wait for the initiative turn to come up.
Well, let me subtract one ball bearing first. Y'all said those would never come in handy.
You know the uses are just piling on.
Yeah, don't forget the like 10 or 20 or whatever you left at the front door too. In case you died.
100.
Or no, died with on your body.
I'll put 100 on the stairs. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Remember to click your token and then click initiative, gang. Ooh. Love you, Megan.
That is a failure.
Meh. God, was it?
What was the paladin's? Oh no, he didn't say his name. The hand
He was
came
about
out.
to say it, and then cinematic hand. Oh.
I was about to ask him like, so you come here often?
And
You
these
come to
creatures
family pit.
will, as the hand comes out, the creatures will leap out of the pit. Over.
Oh,
Wait, so the hand is separate of them? The hand is something else?
or was that their?
No,
hand?
it was their hand, like their movement was
Oh, okay.
like
Okay,
them
okay,
leaping
okay.
out of the portal.
Gotcha.
And
I
they-
just wanted to make sure.
Y'all
it
y'all
wasn't
passed your
something else.
surprise check basically. So you guys are rolling into initiative at the same time as them. Just need to add a turn to them. Turn. They are a greenish creature. Oops, sorry. Wrong page.
Look a little brown to me, but fair.
Yeah,
No, I'm
I
kidding.
the
I'm
best,
fucking-
be-
I'm
best
to-
token I could find.
I'm totally
like a
fucking with you,
greenish gray
Josh.
creature, almost similar to like a doggish bear. It's all on all four legs. Has pretty sharp
Like-
claws and very big hind legs.
The creatures from Ghostbusters, the gatekeeper and the keymaster.
These nice creatures must be back to bring back my ball bearing.
I am colorblind. I'm like, green kind of looks a little red to me. No, that's not canon. That's not canon.
He didn't sense a lie.
No.
Right. This first creature by Cucrelia will go first.
Son of a bitch.
If he, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna wish that evil on you.
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, I was about to say something similar.
I'll type it because that's not real, but I won't say it out loud.
It will have a nat 19, which will be a 24 as a crit.
Oh, what's crit entail?
5 over your AC. 5 over? 10 over. 5 over your AC? 5 over your
AC 's
AC.
My AC's 15.
So that'll be 24. It will double crit.
That's not good.
Ouch.
He'll do 14 damage to you.
Oh, that's nothing.
And it swings again. And misses. Alright. Subtract from your token.
Just
Make sure it's-
14?
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
Subtract it from your token.
Yeah, and you can type -14 when you click on the token into the green
Fucking
box.
save.
Y'all can just see red bars, right? You can't see the text in it.
Yeah.
No look in the stream. Spoilers.
What? Milk industry? Is that what you said?
No looking at stream.
Oh, I thought you said milk industry.
And I was like, is this like a spoiled milk joke? I was.
Alright, Valamine, you are up.
Sorry. Milk industry.
Oh, I'll use Firebolt. The one nearest to me.
Yay, mama. Oh, mama. You know what? Yeah, you did good. Thumbs up from Velius.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
The other one's turn.
Is the paladin gonna be in the turn order too, or is he?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, probably should roll. Whoops. What is his initiative? That sucks. I'm just gonna add him in.
Just put him next.
Yeah, I'm gonna add him in.
Yeah,
here.
and then just keep
Make
it
him
at the
13.
20 for the rest of the turn if you want.
He will go now. He will swing at the creature. Creature turns to face him, so it's not a back attack. You guys aren't quite flanking yet. So he will swing. Oh, it got caught. Sorry, we're going for net 16, which will be a 21. Which oh god, somebody died.
So a double crit's 10 over. Good fuck.
You
For
come
every 5, every 5 up to a triple, so 15 over.
And
AC
he
would be
rolled.
triple.
And he rolled a 24.
He rolled a something I can't remember now. I say 19. I think I said 19. So he rolled a 24. Yeah.
Okay, so their AC is 14 then.
I don't know.
I mean, their AC is 14.
All right, it'll be this thingy major's turn. He will reach out and touch the paladin's armor, and he will miss. And second attack, he will just swipe. We'll hit the paladin. Shitty armor, dude. Oh god. What was the shitty attack? 9 damage.
Is it a double attack?
That was his second attack. He missed on the
okay.
first one. Alright, Cuck, you're up.
Well, let's see what I got here. I'm gonna draw my ornate rapier, and bar, nothing. Run away from the one right next to me and go behind this one to flank.
Okay, it will swing and attack you as you run away.
Use your cunning action to disengage.
Too late.
20. 5 over.
Yeah, it's 5 over.
Ten damage.
That's nothing.
That would put a majority of us in like a bad way.
Well, now that I'm over here, now I'll use my sneak attack on this guy since I have advantage, right? Okay, so
Yeah,
I'll
rapier
roll
attack with
rapier,
advantage,
yep.
and then you add sneak attack to it.
22.
Wow.
Double. No. Sorry, single crit.
The
So
13
that and then
And sneak
whatever you
attack.
yeah, sneak attack and then roll the rapier damage one more time. I don't think you get sneak attack twice on a crit, right? An extra 1 damage, so 14. 19. The rapier just sticks straight through the wolfman looking esque thing, green monster thing, and he lets out a low. It's Avelius' turn, unless you.
I was gonna
disengage.
cunning action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
cunning action, disengage, and I'm gonna kind of poke it away since I'm a little hurt here.
Yeah.
I'll go to right
30
there.
feet movement. So.
I'm only gonna get it right here.
Alright, Avelius.
Yeah, give me one moment. Hold on. My character sheet is not opening up fully. It's just opening up like a weird little tab. There we go. Okay.
So
Sorry.
is that any time that you're next to an enemy, if you don't disengage, they can attack you again?
If you are within range and then leave range without disengaging, they can take an attack opportunity. Or if you pass within range during your movement and then leave it, they can make an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah. And for humans, you have to be armed. But like these things have claws, so I kind of
Yeah, that their hands are their weapons.
Like if you were like just like walking down the street and like an assassin tried to like stab you in the back and then ran away, you wouldn't get an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you.
My fucking character sheet is fucked up right now.
You need me to do something?
Here. No. I fixed it. It was fucking weird for a moment there. I'm going to. I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame on this guy right in front of us. Let's go ahead and do what we can right in front of us. Flammo, 12. Does that hit?
12 will miss.
Okay, then that is my turn.
Zorion. Oh, yeah, I'm a.
Okay. Just to double check, I've got my Polar Master feat. That's like I would make an attack, and then my bonus action is a separate attack, right?
Yes, it's
Making
a
sure
butt.
Okay. Then I would like to sort of do that. So I'll do the glaive first. And to be clear, I don't have my shield on, so my AC is 16, which I changed on the token. Just
Yeah.
so we're clear.
16 or 17?
Okay. 16.
Yeah, shield that's 2. Pretty
Okay.
sure.
And then just roll me halberd or glaive.
Hold on. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
20 will single crit. So roll me the glaive damage twice. 15 plus 5, so 20 damage. It just dies before you even get your second attack.
Oh, okay. Dang.
So
Oops.
Thanks.
as you raise up your glaive to attack this wolf man creature, you just straight cut it down the middle, just straight through, just all the way, head to toe or head to groin, whatever. Yeah, about it. So you
Okay.
need did. Alright, initiative turns back around. This guy's clearly outnumbered. He didn't expect a bunch of people to be up here. And he fails his inspiration, or not inspiration. It's morale. So he's just gonna yoink it back into the fucking hole, and he's gonna run. And yeah. All right.
Goodbye.
Well, you were saying your name.
Yes, I did. Well, first of all,
I just want to casually play this off.
And with that, we will end the session.
Oh,
Oh.
put in your notes, Jack, that we're casually playing it off.
yeah, no, I want to prove to this guy that we like know how to handle our shit. So when that happens, when we finish that, we're like, so yeah, what was your name? Does that happen often?
As I'm like profusely bleeding in the back.
Great session. Love it. A lot of fun RP actually.
Yeah, I had a blast. As always, Josh, thank you again for having us.
Real quick, I forgot. What have you guys been up to this week? Past 2 weeks.
Dude, I signed a lease for my new place. I'm moving soon.
Ooh.
All right, I'm moving at the end of the summer. I signed a lease. Very happy.
Dox yourself.
I like
Where
the
at?
space. Very, very cool. I'm not gonna dox myself, but moving to a new state, having a good time. Very excited.
To Texas.
Not to Texas, unfortunately. I you know what though, boys? I do need to plan a visit soon. I need to come visit my Texas boys. So
The Renaissance
maybe
Fair in
off stream we can get some information going because I'd love to come visit them. Yeah, well, we have to go to medieval times. We gotta have some grog and then embarrass ourselves in medieval times.
Jesus. Yeah. Jason, ladies,
Mm.
what have y'all been up to?
Uh,
Anything cool?
Got me a truck.
And it's a Butte, Texas
Yeah,
edition, baby.
Texas
And it
edition. Wait,
actually drives
awesome.
straight, which is a
No,
first.
wow, that's brand new.
Haven't had a car drive straight in 7 years.
Nice. Megan? Anything cool?
I moved about 5 minutes away from where I lived, but about 5 billion times better quality-wise. Don't live in hell anymore.
Love that.
Oh man,
Milla,
I'm gonna miss all the stories though.
did you move? Seems like everyone's done something crazy this past week and a half or 2 weeks.
Yeah, did you move to
You
a
move?
place that has rats?
Wait, was that directed at me? I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, did
What
move
have
to a
you done
place
this
that has
week? This past 2 weeks?
Okay.
rats?
Well, no rats.
Oh,
If I knew what
Gonna
that
one
looked
up us
like,
and say
I
she
don't know
bought
what
a
that
so
house.
you know, I don't even think she'd know what it was if she saw a rat. Feel like,
But-
well, rat watch. We'll continue next week.
To be continued. I took graduation photos with my cap and gown outside.
Oh, nice.
Nice. How'd they come out? Have you not gotten
Hell
them yet?
yeah.
I'll
I
let
wanna
y'all know.
I want to see him, mama. Yeah,
Well, Once they come in, I'll show y'all.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Aye, aye.
Brag, but me and Josh took work photos today.
The work photos.
I had
in
like
your
the
hard
worst
hat and
like
gloves.
worst like post sweaty work like hair.
Yeah, I
slicked back.
was dripping sweat when I went in there.
It's like sweet. You couldn't do this at the beginning of the day and told us.
Post battle shits.
All I knew was Liko like yelled at me, "Jason, come over here." I went in there and it's like photo time. I was like, I just poured molten metal not 2 fucking minutes ago.
Nice. Well, I think that's it for this week. Anybody have any conflicts next week?
I'm good. I'm raring to go.
I might just take a week off, some me time.
Go for another
Yeah,
drive in your truck.
Yeah.
And not invite me.
Josh, can I plug?
Go ahead.
Boyo?
Where's the plug?
Hey
Patreon.
babes, y'all are watching. Check out patreon.com/SoloSourceFlex so we can get Sean Kingston on the stream. Also,
I'm gonna start.
check out Wumpa Fruit 22 gang. Where I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays if I have the free time. But sometimes sometimes your boy's just busy. Sometimes your boy has stuff to do. But every Tuesday, Thursday, streaming. So a nice little sandwich of Wumpa. If you're a big fan of the old Jackie boys. So if you want 3 days of Jack content, we've got Tuesday, we've got the lovely DnD stream on Wednesday on Soul Source Flex, and then back on Thursday, at it again, streaming some nonsense. Who knows? Come by, check it out. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but we'd love to have you. I'd love to chit chat with you in stream. So come check it out. Have a good time.
Heck yeah. Cool. If anybody else has a shout out, speak now, forever hold your peace. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks,
Lovely playing with
Josh.
y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Good night, Megan.
Good night. I'll play you back